sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10.
Oh boy. It's the last party of the weekend. This is 10 Drink Minimum. I'm your host, Chris Burnett, and this show is sponsored by, I almost bucked that up, Smiley.
I know, man. What is that?
Topo
You're
Chico Hard Seltzer. Yum, yum, yum. Smiley, are you here?
I am here.
Do you want me to tell people why you're standing up?
You know what? It's not a secret.
Okay. It's gross.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
You're disgusting.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Smiley has a hemorrhoid.
I pooped too hard.
Yeah.
All right. I had a really good time like last week, and I went home and I was just like, I'm just gonna poop as hard as I can. And guess what?
Is that what happens? You push too hard or what?
Yep. And then now I'm paying the consequences. Like once it happens,
just relax.
It just keeps happening.
Just let it go, man.
Oh no, I'm all about the let it just fall through.
No, you're about like shoving as hard. You're push.
Okay, you know what it was? I was over at Inside Out, and I had to use their toilet, and they don't have the poop stool, and they don't have. No, I was just like, it's the middle of the show.
Of course, they don't have the poop stool.
Well, I mean, I didn't bring one with me.
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
that's punk rock though. If you bring your own poop stool.
That was a week ago, and I pushed too hard, and now I'm paying the consequences.
Ow. Anyway, we have people.
So I'm standing today.
We have people in the studio with us, listening to this conversation. We have from the band, is it Past Lives?
Yes.
Yeah. At Past Lives Music, I need to change that. We have Josh Trujillo. And then, John, what's your last name?
Broilo, B-R-O-I-L-O.
Broilo.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
That is a weird one. Let me fix this real quick.
That's cool. It sounds like a brand of cheese.
You know what's funny is there's a winery, Broilo, I forget, Broilo something in Italy.
Yeah?
But all the Broilos I've found online are Portuguese speakers.
Really?
They have wineries in Portuguese.
Yeah,
Portugal.
But this winery is in
my bad.
Where's Romeo and Juliet take place? It's there. What's that town?
I don't know.
Oh, dang
Verona.
Oh, Verona. I was going to say Maranello, and I was like, nope, that's the wrong one.
Or, no, I don't remember. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, Broilo's a weird name. Bottom line.
It is a weird name. Welcome to the show. Sorry about Smiley's condition.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Ew.
Yeah, it sucks. Twice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's once it happens, it just keeps happening.
Is that right?
Yeah, and we're not getting any younger.
So stay away from that.
I enjoy flavor. So.
Yeah.
It's not that simple, Josh.
Right?
Yeah, no, it's once you blow out those tubes, they're now just like you're.
And they just stay there.
It's just that. It's
Yeah.
like,
Really?
oh.
Man.
So relax is what the just relax, just chill, just chill.
Take your time.
Just chill. You know what they said when they first walked in here, Smiley?
What?
They went, "Oh, you have Malort."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you might as well get ready for it. There's cups right there.
I'm excited, to be
Yeah,
honest.
and I'm wearing my my new Cubs hat. I'm a Cubs fan. We finally lost. We had a 10-game streak, and the fucking Dodgers beat us. But we beat them on Friday. But But in honor of the 10-game streak, I think we should do a shot of Malort.
All right.
So what do you, John? You've heard of this? Malort.
Yes.
What do you think it's going to taste like? That's my question for you.
So I had a feeling because I listened to Doughboys.
Yeah.
Oh, another podcast, and they were talking about Malort, and then there's that guy on Instagram I was talking about.
The guy that he says is this song better or worse than a shot of Malort? Are you all right there? You gonna make it? Oh man.
And I think it's gonna taste like paint thinner that like aged wood has been in.
Okay.
Like aging.
Kind of
actually,
an oaky.
Do you want the OG or do you want the barrel aged? You probably want the OG, right?
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not discerning.
You're like, I don't want either, but hey. So Smiley hates this, by the way.
Okay.
He does. And he does not like his face. No, but not everybody hates it. A lot of people seem to like it more than you'd think. But there's even like reaction videos. There's like the Irish try Malort, shit like that.
Yeah. I think I'll actually like it. 'Cause
Okay.
I do like absinthe style stuff.
Oh yeah, it
Thank
is
you so
absinthe. It's very absinthe. So
Very absinthe. Nice.
yeah. So let's see here. And what do you think? What does it smell like, Josh?
Rubbing alcohol.
You think it smells like rubbing alcohol? What's the worst shot you've ever had?
Ooh, that's easy.
Goldschlager. I don't
Goldschlager.
like Goldschlager.
Sledgehammer for me, isn't that what it is?
What the fuck is sledgehammer?
It's Goldschlager and Rumpelmans
Oh.
mixed together. It's
There you
awful.
Dude, Rumpelmint's is making a comeback, man.
Really?
Yeah, the kids are all drinking it because it's 100 fucking proof,
Wow, yeah.
And it's just really pepperminty.
It's very easy to
So
drink.
we were drinking a lot like
Goldschlager.
during
No,
Christmas.
Goldschlager's cinnamon.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're right.
And Rumpelmint's like so during the holiday time we were drinking what we call it's called a dead Nazi.
Okay.
It's a half shot of Jaeger and a half shot of Rumpelmint's. And
I
everybody,
mean, if you're doing a week like that, it's a 1-to-1
Yeah.
ratio though.
yeah, but it's people liked it. They were like, "Oh, I don't want to have." All right, that was actually pretty good,
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
I guess if you do
Sledgehammer's
it
not
like
good.
if you do it like full strength, it's a screaming Nazi.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Or whatever. Yeah.
3 of those and you'll
Dead or screaming, who cares?
you're gonna
They all should scream
lose
and die. So,
you're gonna
yeah.
lose a friend.
Yeah. All right. Let's salute. You guys have an album? Is that coming out? Let's go. What's the story?
Well, we're working on it.
All right. Well, here's
It's a
to your
process.
album coming
Thank
out.
you
all
so
right?
much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
And it's burned for the good luck.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't as bad as I thought.
Hold on.
Just wait. Because it's got that real bitter wash.
Oh, it tastes like shit now.
Uh-huh.
It tastes like, I imagine, like if
Yeah.
you were to eat like a sailboat.
Yeah. It's just like rubbing alcohol. That's
Oh, yeah.
what I would imagine. you
Pull
would
that
do.
microphone more in front of you. Yeah.
Got it,
We're not
got
catching. No, like pull it like this way, and then yeah.
Oh, it's pointed
Like that?
down.
and it's pointed the wrong way. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pointed at your
More
crotch.
like this.
Nah.
Yeah, point it so it's vertical. like
Yeah,
maybe.
you
Oh,
could.
yeah.
Yeah. But and
Bring
then
it down
yeah,
a
there
bit.
you go. Let's
Yeah.
see. Now talk to it.
Check.
There we
check.
go. Yeah.
Got it.
And it has a little thing you can tighten on the
Oh,
other
there you
side.
go,
Yeah, there
nice.
you go.
So I don't
Yeah.
love it,
Yeah. But you
but
didn't
I
hate
don't
it.
dislike it. No.
Yeah. I like him though. He's like I always love when people do that. They go, "Oh, it's not that bad." And then they go, "Oh, yeah, there it
That
is."
got worse.
Fuck. Yeah.
I got a little chaser though. So.
Oh, good
No.
luck on that.
Yeah.
Good luck
Oh.
on that. It's very oily, so yeah, good luck on that.
No, I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
You want the barrel age now?
Why not?
Yeah, let's do that second hour.
Okay.
We got to give Smiley
Yeah,
a
yeah,
break.
yeah.
He fucking hates this. He really hates it. Sometimes I do it just because
I especially hate that. the
he
barrel
really
aged.
can't stand
It's like
it.
it's that taste, but they actually accentuated
Yeah,
it.
they put it in a fucking wooden barrel and let it sit for a while.
So it's literally like a sail, like it's been sitting in wood for. Yeah. Okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that plus oak, and I hate oak.
I have it. I think inside, but I did a green chili sauerkraut infusion,
Oh wow.
and
Ooh.
it turned out people loved it. They actually really really liked it.
I did not.
He didn't. But he fucking hates it, man. He really hates it, man.
That was probably
uh,
the worst shot. I had to fight not to throw up on air.
Yeah, he was struggling. So you guys have been in the music scene for like how many years now?
A while now, 30 years or so.
30
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
About.
What was the like first band you guys were in individually?
My first band was called Second in Command.
Oh, I
And
like that
we-
name.
Yeah, we liked it at first, and then we hated it, and we changed the name to Destined to Fall.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then we had a show, and my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, her and her friends, they made shirts that said, because we changed our name, we didn't change any music, any members, nothing. We just decided to change our names.
Uh-huh.
So we were Second in Command, then we changed it to Destined to Fall. And so then they showed up. They didn't tell us, but five of her, her and a few friends all showed up wearing shirts that said Second in Command is Destined to Fall.
Oh,
And
nice.
everyone said, "What a shirt! We want to buy
Oh,
a
wow.
shirt," and we didn't have any for sale.
Oh.
We felt really dumb because they made such a great shirt, and we should have just printed them and sold them.
Yeah.
Everyone would have bought them, and we missed that opportunity.
I got this one last night. And
But
I
that's
think
like a fan made thing, right?
what's that? This?
Oh no, what
no.
he was talking about.
Yeah, that was
Gooey-
family.
Yeah.
It says
Gooey cookie.
guns don't kill
Kill-
people. Gooey cookie kills people. And it has it's a
Like
cookie. It's a cookie gun. It was a punk band from Denver.
Okay.
They're called Gooey Cookie.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
didn't
what's
know
the
that. I know.
context here?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking for that too.
But
That's
the name of the band. It is just guns don't
That's
kill
awesome.
people. Gooey Cookie kills people. And I was like, shit, yeah.
What was your first band, John?
Yeah.
Oh God, like high school, we had Mini Joe.
That was the name of the band. Mini,
Yeah.
like MINNIE or
MINI
okay.
JOE.
Mini
Mini
Joe.
Joe. That was like 1993 or 4, and
You know, that's kind of cool. What kind of music was that?
bad.
Oh.
Just really like 16-year-olds who listen to too much Smashing Pumpkins.
Fuck yeah.
You know, so a lot of ballads and kind of like variety band stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't really have an identity yet.
Oh.
But then there was Sister Ray. And then my first like band that was like
Yeah.
established here was Trauma Kids.
Oh, nice. You were
that
in
was
Trauma
legit.
Kids? I did not know that with Ezra.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was many moons ago now.
That was a very long time ago.
I remember
Wow.
walking into I think Banditos and seeing you guys. I think it was you
Yeah.
guys playing with Every Good Boy Does Fine.
Yep.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
around 97 or something.
I didn't
like
get here
that.
till like 07, so
You missed the punk rock.
I did.
Banditos.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we had a lot. Yeah.
I think
That was
someone
fun.
got thrown through a window and they
Yeah.
stopped it.
Yeah, they
Yes.
stopped it because it got violent.
what was
Yes.
Banditos?
It's the same place that's on Central.
It's still there.
A burrito shop.
Bandito's Hideaway.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they just would
I've
have
seen
punk
bands there.
bands
Oh,
there for some
yeah.
reason.
You know what? I've seen people play there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Leo, the guy who owns it, used to. He now has the bar that's on 12th and Candelaria, I think, and they do live music there.
Oh, no shit.
What's that
Okay.
called?
It's Leo's. It's
Yeah.
another Leo's.
Oh,
It's attached to a
Is it
laundromat.
Leo's Lounge?
Might be Leo's. That'd be.
No shit. There was like, when I first got here, there was like a Leo's. Yeah, there was one that was like on Rio Grande. Leo's on Rio Grande. And then there was Sister Bar was a Leo's, right? Am I wrong? on that?
Ned's.
Don't.
Ned's.
think so.
Ned's is what I'm
Ned's.
thinking about.
Yeah,
Ned's.
Ned's.
Ned's on the
Yeah,
Rio
yeah.
Grande. And then there was Ned's downtown.
Yes.
It wasn't Sister though. Ned's downtown, I think, was on the corner because
Was
Sister
it?
was what,
Okay.
Beyond Ordinary or something.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Ned's.
You're
'cause it
going
was
way-
Ned's, and
Yeah,
then
that's-
above Ned's was Anodyne because we played Ned's.
it was
for a
Ned's.
crawl.
It was
Yeah.
Ned's. Okay.
We played a
So I
fall
thought,
crawl
yeah.
there.
Dude, somebody had on a Fall Crawl T-shirt last night, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whoa.
Those were epic.
It was
epic
Yeah.
nights.
Crime Lab show. and
Those
I
were
think-
so fun. We got
Fuck
to
really
yeah.
fun.
Me and Luis Mota would drive around on golf carts and get hammered. And
I remember you guys
Yeah.
doing
Hey,
that. I remember we played a show
You
where
need a
you
new
and
golf cart?
what's that?
Do you need a new golf cart? I got a hookup.
Do you?
Just to let you know.
Okay. We'll
Why,
talk.
why do you have
We'll
a golf
talk.
cart hookup, Smiley? Do we need to know this?
what was the show that you played with Joe
Probably
and
not.
you guys all sat there with mics at the launch pad and
Oh,
played that
Sausage Hang.
sausage hang.
When we did like sportscasting, but
Yes.
so we kind of had a
Yes.
setup like you here.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
working
yes.
with Mike Trujillo.
Okay. Oh, I
so
know. I love Mikey.
He brought his gear down, and we would do like
Yeah.
live sportscasting of rock shows. So
in between the
Joe
sets.
Anderson and I would just say really stupid shit.
It was
like,
great.
Hold on a second. I need you to stop for a second right there. You're telling me that Joe Anderson would sit on a microphone and just talk in front of an audience?
No, we were down off to the side.
Still.
But
Yes.
pretty much.
Yeah, there was
Really?
liberal amounts of alcohol.
Lots of
To
Because
loosen him
Joe,
lubrication.
I got Joe to come on during the pandemic to come on this show, and I had to send him every question so that he had an answer already prepared. And then whenever I announced he was going to be on the show, actual media outlets like reached out
Hate
to me.
mail.
And
They hated us.
they did hate on us a little bit, but they were like, "How did you get him to do an interview? Because
Oh,
he
that's
will
funny.
he will not do them."
He's also very introverted.
Oh,
man.
fucking A. I have a great 2016 the night, I think it was the night Trump was, it was the week Trump was elected.
Good times, great.
It was not, yeah.
Jesus
But our friend of ours was having a birthday party, and he rented out a gallery downtown, and it got a DJ, and everyone, like tons of people showed up, tons of people. It was packed, and Joe showed up, trashed, and I'd never seen him drunk.
He gets very drunk.
Yeah.
Man.
So they come into the kitchen of this gallery, and he sees me, and he just like charges and tackles me like
Yes.
we're playing football.
Sounds
Yes.
about right.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And Maria's like, oh, sorry. He just really likes you. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But a little embarrassed. But then I'm like, all right, I'm going to get him back, though.
We just played the pumpkin. I mean, what
Saint
was
Pun-
it? The
Saint
Saint
Punktrix.
Punktrix.
Saint Punktrix.
And Joe showed up,
And they were having drinks and
Yeah.
gave John a bear hug and picked him up.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
very
and then he
cute.
was
I was like, that's about right.
Yeah.
That's
he
about
was
right.
he was a little bit in the zone. He wasn't too joed out, but
No.
he seemed to sober up a bit a
Yeah.
little later. But I went to grab a drink and give it to my girlfriend, and he goes, "Yeah, blow me off, blow me off like you love me," I think is what he said. And I was like, I was just passive. Okay,
So,
but he's a great guy.
so I held on to that, what he did to me.
Yeah,
And one day I'm at the launch pad, and Adam Hooks' girlfriend is talking to me, and she's like, "You know what this bar needs? It needs a kitchen." And I'm like half listening, and I finally go, "Yeah, is that right? Well, you know who you should talk to?" And she's like, "Who?" I was like, "The owner. He's right there. That's him. That's Joe Anderson." And she goes, "Oh yeah, I will." And she like beelines over.
It had a kitchen.
it had a kitchen.
I know,
yeah.
I know it did.
Yeah.
So she goes over there and she's like talking to him, and then she comes back and she goes, "I think you did that on purpose." And I said, "I did." And she goes, "Why did you do that to me?" And I was like, "Oh, I didn't do that to you. I did that to him."
Yeah, yeah. Poor Joe.
And he comes over, and I was like, "Hey, I heard you might want to put a kitchen in." And he goes, "Did you do that?" I go, "I did. That's for tackling me in the kitchen that one time." Because he just does not. He's introverted. He doesn't like.
I love Joe though. We worked together.
Absolutely.
We worked together in the same office for a good 3 years or so.
Did he sit down?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
No, I don't. No.
Like
Nope.
that.
Standing desk. He had a standing. This was before the standing desk craze, like long before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he had one built in the office that he could stand at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you guys work at?
Upstairs at Launchpad in the office.
In the
Uh-huh.
office, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I was. I thought you. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't hear where you said you worked
Yeah.
at. So
Where do you think Joe's been working at before you even lived
I don't
here?
know. That guy. It's really weird. I've always thought about this. Like, it's really good that he is in control of all of that, because like he owns every venue downtown except for Sister.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, I've never had bad dealings with Joe, and like I feel like it's good that he's the person that's doing it.
I agree. No, he's great
Yeah.
at it, and he's. We've had plenty of dealings with people in other towns, like other towns,
Yeah.
sort of
Oh, yeah.
Joe level promoters,
Yeah.
right? And
I got this strip. If you want to be over here, you got to talk to me.
yeah, and a lot of them are like,
Greasy.
"Oh, you didn't get paid? That's weird. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
You didn't get your money, huh? All right, we'll see you later." Or like,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, totally. So
Yeah.
The Launchpad is a legendary venue. We
Yeah.
with Crown and Casket, we played there with this band with 88 Finger Louie, and we
Yeah.
hung out with the singer Dennis, who's also the singer of a band called I can't think of the name, but not The Story So Far, but The Story So Far. That's it. But anyway, from Chicago,
Mhm.
and he was mentioning, he was like, this place is. The Launchpad, we played here so many times, and I can't believe how it's still open. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
so many
true.
venues
What is it,
that
like
we travel through.
23, 24 years? something like that?
29, I think.
No, I don't think it's that much.
It'll
but-
be.
I
It's
think it
close. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
28,
It's like
28 years.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Years. Yeah, because
Yeah. 97,
He
I
was
think.
just saying how it's rare that he still goes through and plays the same venue he's been at, 20 years ago, whatever like that.
Right.
I mean, even in the pandemic, that was Crown and Casket band before Past Lives, are pretty much.
Yeah.
We did one of the live the streaming shows because they were closed down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we did one of those.
Yeah, they used
I
my.
remember those. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
used my equipment. Like they
Oh,
used
really?
a lot of my.
Nice.
They were like, "Hey, do you have any like cameras?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've got GoPros."
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
And I handed them 2 GoPro 7s, and
Yeah.
they used them. And then like when they did the fake audience thing, I'm like in the
Yes.
front row, like like,
That's right. I think
Yeah.
I was in that too. You had to submit a picture.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
And they
got
cut
in
it,
that, too.
yeah. And they even did like a Night of the Living cover bands thing, and that was interesting. But
And that was the remote kind of shit.
Yeah.
They did that.
yeah,
Wow,
and I
nice.
never got to go help them. I did film. I have a drone, so like I did film that like whenever they would do the intro, and it would pan up.
Yes.
I filmed that.
nice.
And we were filming something completely different. We were filming where like the drone flies down to the doorway of the liquor store,
Yes.
and then we tried to like map it where like then it like kept going in, but we couldn't fly in because there was people.
Yes.
So we like flew in, and then we tried to film it from that point on. And I think they ended up scrapping that, but like on the side, I was like, oh, let's just we're like taking a break. And
Is
I
that
was,
where Elijah works?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
I-
a rad little bar down there.
and I just flew up. Elijah runs Inside Out, El Rey, Liquor Store, and Founders. But like, just on the side, I was like, I'm gonna fly the drone up and just kind of take do a cool shot of the Launchpad logo, and I gave it to them, and they just they used it a bunch.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, that's cool.
It was a good intro.
Yeah,
It was.
Cool.
It was just fucking around with it,
No,
Drones
that's-
are fun.
Those are the best scenes.
That's
Yeah.
how they were able to keep it open. I mean,
Yeah.
not solely, but I think
No.
Joe's wit and business sense also. But
Yeah.
I think they had some weddings
the
in there, too.
Patreon.
Really?
Yeah.
I,
Oh,
I
yeah.
w- I went to a couple over there, yeah.
Nice.
They're like, what are you going to do this venue that's closed? We would like to get married here.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
that
do you-
works.
Do you think we'll ever go through some shit like that again, though?
Who knows?
Oh my
I
God,
hope-
fucking hope not.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
who knows?
Like
that was
there-
brutal.
It was brutal, but it was also like there were parts of it that were like, okay.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to
That was
reuse
kinda
all that
nice.
stuff I
It
bought.
was. I mean, it was awesome to like work for like 3 hours and then go for a bike ride and then come back and
Yeah.
work for another 3 hours. I mean, as an educator, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Like
Sucked.
this,
Sucked.
it's impossible. You cannot
Yeah.
teach over the internet like that. Like,
I did a pretty good job.
I don't
actually.
believe you.
I did. You know what I did is I worked on writing. I taught first grade during the pandemic.
Oh,
I don't know.
And you're all Johnny. This writing is subpar.
you suck.
Well,
your words
Nobody
are-
read Antigone like I asked you to.
It was difficult to have kids read a text that their parents came and picked up from my house. But what I could do is I got a second camera and I set it up and put it on my notebook and I taught them how
Oh,
to
that's
physically
Oh, so
write.
can you read with
So
them?
they
Oh, no.
could write. They could see what I was doing and they would copy what I was doing, and then I'd say, "Can you hold it up to your camera?"
Oh, that's fantastic.
So then we did a lot of writing, and then my wife thought like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And because she's a principal teacher, and by the end of it, she was like, and I had my daughter in my class even at that time because my daughter was in first grade. So by the end of it, she was impressed at what we'd gotten through just teaching writing during that time. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. But
at
fuck doing
Stark
that
Naked
again.
says, with the new lack of vaccine restrictions, we're going to have some kind of
Oh,
pandemic.
it's so true.
Just with the younger generations, not everyone like COVID. Huh?
Well, you know, I mean, it's a small price to pay for freedom. You know,
Right.
Like,
No one wants to get jabbed
like,
just to stay alive.
I would rather die than wear a mask
That's
again.
right.
I'll
Is that
tell you
right?
I already had my vaccines. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck at all.
No, I
When
Yeah,
did, when
didn't
did you
bother
guys
me.
get COVID? Everyone probably got COVID, right?
I
Nope.
couldn't tell you because I got it, but like, I think I got it early on. I don't think he ever did.
You didn't get it?
He's a fucking
Wow.
weirdo. Have you
Wow.
met this
you
human
might
being?
you might be immune to it.
I haven't even had the flu before in my life.
Really?
Oh, dude, you need to sell your blood online.
Only if you pay me enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sells it at the plasma place. Might as well sell
That's
it online.
what you should do.
Well,
Then
no.
you'll-
I'm just a universal plasma seller,
Oh,
or
okay.
like donor, so that I can.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
got it.
I get a little bonus. On
I
that
think
one.
I got it right away because there was a couple days where I was fucking floored, and then I got it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me retract that. It's blood, not
Oh.
not plasma.
Okay.
Well, anyway, but I got it. I don't
Someone
know.
calls me out.
I did get it during like all of that. The vaccines knocked the shit out of me too.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
tough. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I got it.
What's your stamp
I
card
got-
look like?
The-
I got 6 on mine.
Oh,
COVID
I
is
have no
actually
idea.
how past lives started is because of COVID.
Oh no shit.
Really?
We had Crown and Casket had broken up. That was a band for about 4 or 5 years. We
Yeah.
recorded an album. We were supposed to open for Face to Face. We were so stoked. That was one of my favorite bands. And then COVID hit. Everything shuts down. That band kind of eventually dissolved because of that. People started new projects. We started a band called Rival Cannons, and then we went into the studio, recorded, wrote about 10 songs, started that band, and then we had practice one day. With 2 days later, we had a show that following weekend, our first show, and I was sitting there and I'm like, whoa, I think I'm getting a fever. I'm getting sick. I can feel myself. So I texted, everyone like, I don't know if I'm going to play our first show. I was just drumming and singing a bunch. I'm getting super sick right now. 2 other members were saying They also felt really sick.
Oh shit.
And then our guitarist Chris of Past Lives said, take a COVID test. Have you done that?
He's a nurse. He's an RN, right?
Yeah. And so I took the COVID test and I had COVID, and that we had to cancel that show. And then 2 days later, 2 of the members quit. Fox and Josh, our bassist and guitarist, both quit.
You gave me COVID. Fuck this band.
Were you the proxy?
Yeah, you're the vector.
Yeah. And so then 24 hours later, I texted Chris saying, fuck it, let's just start a new band. Let's do a punk band, and I'll sing in the veins of like Propaganda, Lagwagon, Strung Out, kind of style.
Love all
music.
that.
Yeah,
love all that.
Pulley, all of my favorite bands. Chris is a super just ripping guitarist, competent enough to
fast and angry.
Fast and melodic and also angry, kind of a mix.
Angry,
yeah, sometimes a mix of like political angst and sometimes a mix of just, broken heart, bullshit, so that's how Past Lives started then. Because I called up, then I texted Jay Collins. He said, I want to be in a punk band, let's do it. And then he said he was going to, I said, we need a bassist and a drummer still. And he said he was going to call up Mr. Broilo and Gil Sanchez, our bassist. So.
Oh, Gil's the best.
Yeah.
He's rad. Such a great guy. Fun to play with. Rips on the bass and guitar. So COVID is what started this band.
That's how it goes, man.
It is.
So here's the.
I hope we get it again and we get another good band out of it.
I actually had a great time during COVID. I got like a completely different job that I wasn't used to, but I was like, this is cool.
What was the job?
I was doing photo annotation for a
Cool.
fiber optic installation plan.
This is the
for
first
US.
time I've heard any of this. I've never heard any of this.
He's lying.
No. Here,
It's a
hold on. Don't stop where you're at. He never lies. This is the shocking thing about this man. He will say an outrageous thing, and you're like, okay. And then like months later, someone will be like, he'll tell you like, yeah, man, we were like hanging out of my house, and we were jumping from roof to roof from the houses, and I flew off the house and broke my arm or whatever, some shit, And you're like, okay. And then a couple months later,
that story's way better, by the way. Sorry.
Well, whatever. You're out in public, and someone's like, dude, Smiley, man, remember that time we were fucking jumping from roof to roof and you broke your arm? And you're like. And it's happened so many times where I'm like, okay, I believe him when he says the shit, even no matter how outlandish. Anyway, go on.
So you guys were walking down the street and somebody was like, "Oh, hey, dude, I got to thank you again for those fiber optic annotations." And
I've just never heard. I did not know what he did during COVID. Is what I'm saying.
I didn't have a very good explanation of it. I'm like, it's a government job. That's like all I said.
I assumed he just sold blood. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know he actually had a job.
Sold his anti-COVID pro-hemorrhoid
blood, semen. Yeah. He's like, how do you want the blood, through a vein, or would you just want to pop this hemorrhoid? What do you want to do?
I got a little dangler at the ready for you if you're in.
Here's a rag full of it. Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Is it null and void if it's covered in pus?
I feel bad for the
I'm
person.
going to do a drop off real quick.
I feel bad for the person listening to this running on the treadmill right now, and they're just like, oh.
Or the person who's suffering hemorrhoids. Dude, so let me tell you something. I had a hemorrhoid in 2007 or 8 or something, right?
This is not the first time this story has come up, by the way. We've
today.
heard this story a lot.
Today.
Yeah.
And it was literally the most pain I've ever had in my life.
Really?
I did not know what it was. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what was happening.
It was in your butt. It was in your butt.
My butt just really hurt, and anytime I went poop, it felt like somebody was jamming a rusty nail.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
Jesus.
Mine's even worse. Mine are exterior.
Well, this one, it wound up being... We don't need to talk about this too much. I don't know how into hemorrhoid speak you guys are.
Well,
but a prolapse is like...
Oh, no.
Maybe we're talking a new
you
podcast.
put the
just
professional
to
in prolapse.
Polyps.
Oh, no.
It
I
sucks.
I know what a prolapse is. No, that's not great.
No, so I mean, people out there, I'll look straight at the camera, sit on cushions, get up often.
I also heard you don't want to sit on ice blocks. My dad did that. He worked in an ice factory and said,
I was
don't sit on ice blocks.
Seriously?
I did not know that was...
You will also get hemorrhoids from sitting on
Really?
ice. Yeah, sitting on cold shit. Cold, hard
This
stuff.
sounds like old wives' tales. But also for the fact I have no idea why this happens.
But also, like, yeah, who,
My
like, all
current
right, I
game-
will not sit on ice.
My current-
Yeah, twist my arm.
All right, I guess I won't.
Oh, well.
We got some skiers and snowboarders probably watching, listening.
Now I got
you know?
to change my plans for the evening.
Yeah, I guess I'm not doing that today.
Some good advice.
The Minnesota ice fishing is out. Yeah.
The bare-bottomed Minnesota ice fishing.
To shift the gears here. So you guys, let's get back to music a little.
Okay. I'm done.
One of the things I love to know about people is, what was the first show you ever paid money to go see?
I
that's a
got
good one.
that. I got that.
Yeah.
You wanna go
Not
first?
and I mean like not local, like you were like,
Oh no, yeah.
you were like, this is famous, these people I fucking came to
Oh,
town.
no. My brother took me to see Queensryche.
No shit. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
I was
good one.
14.
That's
I
fucking-
still have the stub from it.
That's
Cool.
a good
Oh,
one. That's a
that's
good
awesome.
one.
Yeah, and they played Operation Mindcrime. It was right when Empire came out, and I mean, it fucking blew me away.
Josh and I kind of bonded over Queensryche, actually.
big time.
Because so many people hate Queensryche.
What? The original Seattle, man. That's like
Those people
Yeah.
aren't good people. I don't
Yeah,
know
I mean,
what
that's
to
one
tell
of
you.
the-
That's what we argue, you know.
Yeah.
Operation Mindcrime is one of the best concept albums of
Yeah.
all time. The Wall and Operation Mindcrime are just amazing. But yeah, he was. My brother was 3 years older, so it's senior in high school. I was a freshman, and he was going to see all sorts of shows at Tingley. This would include like Aerosmith, Skid Row,
Oh, shit, yeah.
Alice in Chains.
my first show was Skid Row and Bon Jovi
Oh, wow.
Nice.
that I paid to go see. I was in the 7th grade.
Where was that?
Lubbock, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I grew up in
So you
eastern
had
New
to
Mexico.
travel.
So my parents had to drive us and then drop us off, and then they went and drank.
Was
and
that on the Slippery When Wet tour? Maybe
It was yeah, I think so. It was like,
Probably.
it's really funny. A bunch of people my age, that's their first concert.
Yeah.
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 It was
It's
crazy.
funny how that happens.
Yes.
And I was going to see Skid Row because I
Yeah.
was dope. I was like, this is shit.
Oh, they were
And
amazing.
My sister was like, I want to see Bon, which they also were great too. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they were a Skid Row was
Yeah.
unreal. Like Sebastian Bach, what a
Rachel
frontman.
Bolan, Sebastian Bach,
Yeah.
yeah. And
What-
it was their first tour, so
Yeah, I remember
That's
being
crazy,
blown
yeah,
away
that's
by
cool.
that.
Yeah.
What about you? What first?
The first show, like, I went to, I think it was 8th grade, was Primus
Oh no shit!
at the
nice.
Where?
convention center.
Also great.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the convention center. And who opened up for them that time? Because I saw them 3 times
No
through
shit.
high school.
There's people who like hate Primus.
Well, and, you know, it's
I get it, but
his voice can be, you know, it's very high-pitched, and the music's kind of weird.
it's
whatever.
it's very bass
It's
heavy.
not
I
like
mean,
Geddy Lee though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people dislike Rush for the same
Chris, our
reasons. but-
guitarist, hates Rush.
I
don't get
also
it.
He's
I
wrong.
also don't like Rush.
Don't like Rush.
Well, you're also wrong.
That's fine,
I'm-
and that's fine, and that's fine.
This is fair.
No, but I think that show, the Jesus Lizard, opened up for them.
Oh wow!
And it was like I did not understand them at the time. You know, I was 13, and Jesus Lizard comes on, and it's just like a barrage of noise. You know, Primus is noisy, but at least
It's very structured.
it makes sense. Yeah,
Right,
you know,
right.
and Jesus Lizard was just like you know, before I knew what noise rock was, and just kind of waited for Primus to come up at that point. Nowadays, I'm like, I wish I'd paid more attention. You know, I think that would have been cool.
You know what? You guys are old school. Do you
Yeah.
guys remember when Crash Worship came through town?
No,
No.
Oh, okay.
sorry.
That's all right. It's a band from the 90s. They were notorious for getting kicked out of places for setting everything on fire.
Well, yeah, and the Jesus Lizard dude
Yeah.
kicked somebody in the face.
No,
at that
really?
show, like in the crowd. Yeah, he was going off.
Like
It was-
on purpose or
I looked like it to me.
wow? Because
Uh,
wow. So we'll
because
speak.
what was it? It was like they played it like what was it before? Like right after it wasn't Dingo.
Right after or right before?
Right after.
When it wasn't Dingo, it became Birds, right?
Yeah,
That was
Wasn't
the
that Birds?
That was
Yeah.
the first iteration
Yeah.
of Birds. All right, I went up seeing them across the street because they kicked them out of the bar.
Oh, really?
And they played across the street.
They just went into that the bank parking lot
Yeah.
and they just
Nice.
proceeded to set
Yeah,
everything
there
on
was
fire.
that, yeah.
That's where we used to always park on Thursday nights to go to the
Yes.
Universal and
Yeah.
wear tight shirts and try to be cool.
And just
Well-
Tiki when it used to smoke out with cigarettes. It was horrible.
Oh, I can't
I was
even
a smoker,
imagine.
so it was great for me. But
You didn't have to light one up.
I would just bathe.
Yeah.
Let me just bathe in it.
Well, like you're saying, like they used to light shit on fire. Like Daikaiju's coming back through. Have you guys seen Daikaiju?
Yes.
When are they
I
coming
have.
through?
I
never
know
seen
who
them?
you mean.
Oh, I've never even heard of them.
I know who you mean, but they hold them up.
Dude, you got to.
They hold them up.
I'll tell you this.
The
Yeah.
kaiju?
Yes.
Daikaiju. There's a lot.
I
I've
want to
seen.
go to that.
I've seen them 4 times,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and they're a bit. They have no lyrics. Like it's all, or they have no singer. It's just a melodic surf metal band. And they all wear like these like they're not Japanese, but they all wear like Japanese like masks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they are kind of insane. And the music is crazy insane. And they always like the stage will like they'll do Inside Out because I think Inside Out works for them because of what they do.
Yes.
But they won't be up on stage. They'll have like their stuff down on the floor, and the crowd gets like right up on them.
That's fun.
And then at some point, the drummer will crowd surf.
Mm-hmm.
And
With his kit.
with this kit,
Yeah, it's unreal.
they'll have
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
They'll have
Wow.
everything
Yeah.
but the kick drum, right?
Yes.
They'll have him up there on a chair,
Yes.
and they'll have his cymbals. They'll have his
Oh,
hi
that's
hats,
so
Everyone
and
cool.
he's up
holds
there
everything.
playing,
Yes.
and then they just light everything on fire.
It's awesome.
The drum, the
And the people just burn.
no, but I saw him at Monolith on the Mesa, right? So they do the thing where the drummer crowd surfs, and I have this fucking amazing photo where he's like holding his drumsticks
Dope.
out,
Dope.
and it's really cool. And then they went there. They had their van that they tour in inside the complex because the amphitheater, right? They go get on top of it and just spray lighter fluid across
Oh
the
my
roof of the van,
God.
fucking light it on fire, and they just keep
Sick.
playing. They're just like fucking hitting the guitar, and I was like,
Shit.
"What the fuck is happening?"
Wow.
They're insane, but like I've never gone, and it'd just not be really cool, you know.
Yeah, that's on my
I
radar
got,
now.
I got
for
the
sure.
opposite
sounds
of that.
fun.
I remember seeing in like '96 seeing Fugazi at five
Oh,
points.
I know. I didn't go to that.
Was that-
show.
was
and
it
unwound.
Disappointing?
Oh,
No, it was
Unwound,
amazing.
yeah.
It was amazing.
Wait, what
But,
year?
maybe
95.
like 95,
They did
96.
they do the thing where like they were like, "Hey,
Yes.
you need to stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop."
Yes.
Well, we had a lot of skinheads in
Yeah.
town at
He
that time.
stopped the show
Yeah.
and yelled at people for moshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
People are gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I got to work Fugazi at Sunshine with Jay Collins, actually.
I am a
So I got to
patient
watch
boy.
the show from Monitor World, but it was really
Nice.
cool.
I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait.
Away.
Oh man, Fugazi's.
That's my best Guy Fieri.
I can't imagine.
Not Guy Fieri. What's his name?
Water down the
Frusciante.
train.
Shante.
Or is
I
that
am a the lead singer of Fugazi.
no
Oh.
the other singer, guitarist
Oh,
Guy?
I don't
I forget his last name right now. It's something like Frusciante. But
yeah.
But Ian McKay had all the security, and security at Sunshine at that time was notoriously violent.
Really?
Yeah.
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 The head of,
It wasn't Roman.
no, it wasn't Roman. It wasn't Dan yet either. It was this guy before them who actually had like a dojo. Like he trained people in like
Oh, great.
some martial art. But anyway, Ian McKay had all security gather up in front of the stage before the show started, and he's telling them like, "Listen, guys, you don't need to work too hard. I'm going to do this for you. I'll manage the crowd. You know, trust me." And he was like, "You guys can do your thing. You know, like, but you won't need to be handsy. Like, if anything happens, let me try to take care of it first." And sure enough, you know, like when there's something about that guy that when he talks, people just listen. You know? Oh, sure.
Oh, the bouncer?
No.
Thank you, though.
Oh no, their security guy.
No. Ian McKay from Fugazi. And so, you know, like, he'd be like, "Listen up, guys," and everybody's like, "Okay." You know, and he's not like a big guy or anything. He's just so commanding.
And
his
that's a
presence
thing, man.
is huge. Yeah. And so it's sure enough, you know, like during the show, he's like, hey, you know,
Stop.
chill out. And everybody's like, "I'm sorry, Dad." You know, it's
Yes.
crazy. Like,
Dude, I saw
Ian McKay was jerking off at me. He told me to fuck off.
I saw
Hey,
so I saw Neutral Milk
Stop that.
I saw Neutral Milk Hotel.
you
Oh,
did.
I saw that too.
Yeah,
At the
and-
launch pad?
Is that, oh, that's you. Okay. Yeah, no. It was at the Kiva.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
him.
wow.
I saw him at the launch pad.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, Jeremy lives here. The drummer lives
Yeah,
here.
no, I
the
know him.
drummer.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things where like I'll run into him and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" And I'm
Yeah.
all, "Hey," and I'm like, "That's Jeremy Barnes." You
yeah.
know, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My
like-
daughter, when we saw him, she just dropped her mouth
yeah.
when she saw. Yeah. What were you
Well,
saying there? Yeah.
We saw him at the Kiva, right? And so he comes out and he does this thing where he goes, "Hey, I know that we all have like cameras and video equipment and phones." And he's like, "I know we have all that. I get it, man." And he goes, "But just for a little while, let's put all that in our pocket and just be together for a little bit." And it was like, and he did it much better than I do it. And I was, and I went, "Oh, okay." And I saw one person take a picture of the whole fucking concert. It was like
camera use. Yeah.
I was just like, "You're right. We should."
It's really cool when you respect a band enough, and they're well, like when you understand how much work goes into that too.
Yeah.
Especially on that level. Like it's not like a stadium. It takes a lot of work. And
I've got questions now about the Launchpad thing because like listening to Neutral Milk Hotel, it's one of those. It's like listening to like. Fucking Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. You're like, what fucking instrument is that? What is this fucking instrument? Like, what is happening here?
I remember I have a friend, and she's the one who introduced me to Jeremy, but they went to high school together. And one afternoon, she's like, "Hey, my friend's band is going to play tonight at the Launchpad. I have his CD." So we had to go out to my car to listen to the CD. We put it in, and I'm like, well, this isn't what I thought you were going to play me. This is very different. And then we go see him that night, and I don't think it was sold out or anything. And just, I remember a guy playing a saw and a French horn, and just being like,
yes. When I saw him, they had 3 saw blades.
It represents Anna because it's a concept album on Anne Frank.
Yes.
And it represents her ghost. So the saw is Anna in the song, Aeroplane or The King of Carrot Flowers Part 2 or whatever.
Right.
And unbelievable. Like, it blew me away. Well, one of the best shows I've seen.
So they have like the him playing guitar, like acoustic guitar.
Yep.
Jeremy on the drums.
Yep.
They have a bass player. And then they have what I call the utility man.
Yes, does everything.
Yeah, and he's like, at one point, he has like a cowbell and a pot, and he's like hitting them together. Right. And then he has 3 different saw blades of different sizes.
Yes.
He picks up a bow, and he's playing it across the saw blade.
Yes.
Then he picks up a banjo,
yes,
and he's playing the bow across the banjo.
Yeah.
And then at one point, French horns came out.
Yep.
And then I didn't even know was a thing. Electric bagpipes.
Whoa.
And that's when I went, oh,
yeah, I can
fuck
hear
me.
where that is in that song.
Yes.
I know where that is, yeah.
And then like Jeremy Barnes has on like a yellow t-shirt, and he has on the fucking Zia, and he's playing the drums. And he's like just fucking bouncing the drumstick off and catching it,
Yeah.
And then they get to the very end of the last song, and he bounces the fucking stick, catches it, and throws the stick, and it hits the drum, and it hits the cymbal, and it goes out into the crowd. And I was like, what the fuck? And until I saw Paul McCartney, that was the greatest show I'd ever seen.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just actually took a deep dive on that album.
Yeah. And
last year.
And you'll be shocked at how many people like have no idea who. Like, if you bring that band up, they're like, no idea who it is. And I'll be like, well, they have about 2 albums out.
Yeah, on Avery Island.
Yeah, and their fan base is rabid. And then there's music that has like leaked, where he was playing in someone's house and someone recorded it in the other room, and like that's how rabid people are about the music.
That's how I started to play acoustic guitar, was learning how to play those songs off that album, because I was it's such a good song. There's such good songs. They're simple, but they're just great melodies.
It's one of those albums. In the Airplane Over the Sea came out, and Rolling Stone was like, no.
Yeah,
Pitchfork was on it, I think. But.
And then Rolling Stone had to do like a thing where they
retracted their
bad review and apologized and said we were insanely wrong about this. And like, how often does that happen?
Yeah, that's so important.
Yeah,
I like it. When
I'm sorry, it was so far above our head we didn't.
Yeah,
well, we had our heads so far up our asses.
I can remember walking in my house and my friend calling me up and saying, "The Shins just put out an epic classic album," and me being like, really? And then listening to it being like, pretty good. And now I'm like, no, it's a classic.
Which record?
Retract my review. Oh Inverted World.
Oh Inverted World.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend Elon.
You know where it was recorded, right?
Where?
Like right down the road.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
Lead and Coal, there's that on Broadway. There's that market.
Yes.
Mhm.
This is kind of a crazy story because
Interesting.
I okay. So Marty Crandall and I are like very good friends.
Okay.
And so I when I lived in Clovis and I started this show, or I lived in Portales, New Mexico, I started this podcast. One of my favorite bands was the Shins, and I had
Right.
no idea they were from Albuquerque until like later on, and I was like, no shit.
Yeah,
So
they
I-
didn't broadcast
Right.
that.
I,
Right?
I move here,
They're
and
from Portland.
the first week I'm here, they're playing at El Rey.
Are they the Shins at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had come back and they were like, they're playing it, and people were like upset they were playing at the El Rey because it had sold out quick.
Yes.
And they wanted to play the El Rey because I guess they never got to play the El Rey.
Right.
And this is when the Golden West still existed.
Mhm.
And I go, my friend has a ticket, he can't go, and he gives it to me. I go. I'm in the Golden West. I see them like up on that little elevated area, if you guys remember the bar.
Yeah.
And I wave to them. And like then I go watch them, and I was like, it's fucking amazing. Well, then a couple years go by, and I'm doing this podcast with Billy Belmont
Mhm.
at that point. Do you guys know Billy?
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
And Billy's like, yeah, I heard Marty Crandall moved back to Albuquerque. And he's one of the Shins. I was like, and he's like, I ran into
We're
is
all
that,
getting that.
Amber Alert,
Yep.
Public Safety Alert, Silver Alert. Oh, great.
My family called looking for me. It's all right. I'm okay,
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. 74. I have a coworker that goes, "Oh, Silver Alert, are you okay?" And I was like, "You motherfucker." So then we hit. He goes, "I know Sean McCullough,
Mhm.
and he knows Marty. I'll see if he'll come on this show." And we invite him, and he comes. He said, "Yeah," and he came and did our podcast. And like I was like, "I'm gonna find out like everything," and it was the most disappointing thing for me because he was like the nicest guy. He didn't want to like really say anything bad about anyone, and I was like, and then we ended up hanging out after.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he brought props or something.
He brought props. He was
Really?
like shooting off. Like he was like, I brought this ray gun because it makes a really cool noise. Do you guys know Marty at all?
Yeah. I mean, not well, but I run into
Yeah,
him every
he's
once in a
silly
while.
as fuck. Like he's a silly guy. He's funny. He's silly. And we end up hanging out.
You guys want to play laser darts? Also, I have like this.
Yeah, that's him. So like afterwards, we end up hanging out and like we just start talking about like our lives and like if I lived in the same town as him, we would have like literally been like dudes that hung out.
Right.
Did
Every-
Gil
yeah.
live with one of them or something like that? Didn't Gil?
No.
yeah,
Well,
I don't think he did, but I don't know.
maybe. I mean, it's a small town.
Yeah.
So.
Who
Well,
knows? Gil's
so
the best.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we started inviting him to our movie nights. We all just became friends, right? So then, like one day, he was moving out of like this area to the Heights, so we decided to have a going away party for him. Because you moved to the Heights,
Right, right,
you know,
right.
Gone.
and he didn't know.
We're
I'm
never gonna see you again.
Like,
I know, you're so far away.
and I'm driving him to this party that he doesn't know is for him. Like he just thinks we're gonna go like hang out and watch movies. And we're driving down Broadway, and he like turns and he's like, "That's where Oh Inverted World was recorded. It was recorded in the bathroom of that apartment upstairs,
Wow.
right there."
Cool.
He goes, "James set up a 4-track in his bathroom, and I came over. I brought my keyboards, and I sat on his bed, and I did the keyboard parts, and he would sing, and we recorded."
Okay. Hold on, real
Yeah.
quick though. That album's on a 4-track.
Yep.
Yep.
I did not know
Yep.
that. That's
so
wild.
so then he's telling me this, and I'm just kind of like, "What? Huh?" Because I'm trying to like focus on the fact that we're driving to this fucking party, right? Like to this going away party, and I'm just hearing like this holy fuck shit motor, like what?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, and a lot of people don't know this, but like when you sign with a record label and you already have a record out, they want you to re-record it like in the studio. He's like, but that record they said it was good.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, that kind of makes sense because sonically it's like really expansive. It's pretty
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
but then it still is like really like homely too.
Yeah.
Like there are parts of it that feel really like
Bathroom sound.
bathroom
Yeah,
sound, but then
yeah.
it also is like the I'm
Yeah.
just thinking about the intro track, which of course is just an insane way to start an album.
Yeah.
And whatever that sample is, whatever that noise is that they get,
I can ask.
it's a synthesizer or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it just sounds incredible.
I think Billy owns that now. Marty sold it to him. It
Oh,
was like,
really?
It was like I want to say it was a Moog, or it was like a
Korg.
no. What are those things called where you like can program it? if you plug it into a computer, you can program it to sound like whatever.
MIDI?
Okay.
Maybe a MIDI.
I can
don't
ask
know.
Billy. I see him all the time.
Yeah,
so-
ask him. But so anyway, I'm like, I have this story in my head, right? So then, smash cut to a couple years later, I find out that same building is where fuck. What is the lady's name? She was Ethel Mertz on I Love Lucy.
Oh, right.
She grew up here.
Yeah, she did.
And her family owned that,
Oh, okay.
and they lived upstairs. And I'm like, why is that not a historic building at this point now?
She was the one who had
Good
she had
point.
the big penthouse at
Yeah,
the top of the
yeah.
Park Plaza.
Yeah. But when she was growing up here, her family owned that market,
Okay.
and they lived upstairs. And I'm like, holy shit, right? So then, like, someone's like, I have in my head, that like the O Inverted World was recorded in that bathroom, and like, the last time they were in town, they played at the Kiva, and Marty got us backstage, right? So I'm in there.
I
and
saw that.
It's we at that show.
Yep.
So we're backstage, and so we're talking to Mercer, and I was like, so is it true that O Inverted World was recorded over there on Broadway up in your apartment? I asked him, and he goes, yeah. He's like, I want to say, he's like, Marty, we recorded most of that record in my apartment, right? He's like, the one I was growing weed in, like the closet. And he's like, Marty's like, yeah. He's like, I remember I'd play like the synthesizer while I was sitting in the bed. And he goes, yeah, probably at least I would say he was like I would say probably 88% of that record was recorded in that apartment.
Wow.
I was like, fuck, wow.
That's crazy.
And that's a platinum record now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an incredible record.
Well,
Yeah.
also, have you been to those apartments?
No.
They are so like old school classy.
Oh, I've not. I've
Everything's
not.
porcelain and plaster.
Somebody tried to burn it down. So I was like, no.
My doctor's right there.
I suggested that we cover new slang.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
You
but
did?
yeah,
Well,
that
the one
didn't go over as well.
The one we talked about seriously that would be fun and would probably translate to a really fun punk cover is
Two-Headed Boy Part
Two-Headed
1.
Boy. Yeah.
Oh,
Would be
It's just
fun
the
and-
acoustic, no drums
Yeah.
in that one. It's just off of Nutrimilk.
are you guys big Shins people? Or are you guys you like them?
I like the Shins.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the break. I'll tell another cool story.
Okay. You brought up Sean McCullough though. and
Yeah, I love Sean.
He's so awesome. He's one
back.
of those.
He's back.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw him. I see everybody at Trader Joe's.
Oh, do you work there, or you just go?
No,
there?
I live right by it and I go every day. Just
Yeah,
to go.
you
both
just hang out.
frequent
You're all,
a
hey,
lot.
Billy, what's up?
I'm all, what's up, Billy? What's up, Billy, dude? How you doing? He's all, what's up, John? No,
That's actually how I imagine his workday.
He lives with Billy.
oh, you live with Billy?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Billy-
okay.
Yeah, Billy's my roommate.
All right, cool.
When my wife lived, when she doesn't see John at Trader Joe's, she tells me she's a little worried about John.
Yeah.
Is John
what's
okay? Is John
Yeah,
all
so
right?
Is John okay? I didn't see him today, so
Should-
we trade
should-
off going. So
But if there are a couple people, if they said, I would love for you to like work on some music with me, and Sean McCullough is one of those. If he was
Oh,
ever
nice.
like, dude, I need somebody to play drums or bass or whatever, I'd be like, I'll drop everything.
See, I
Be
feel
right
like I feel like Billy's that guy for a lot of people too.
I would work with Billy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like. It's crazy because like. I feel like Billy could be that guy that works in the movie industry where they're like, Billy, we need a song that, because I've seen him. We had a friend that she's an independent filmmaker, and she was like, well, I want this song, but I can't afford it. And he goes, well, I can make one that sounds like it.
right.
And he did.
Awesome.
And he did a whole soundtrack for her thing. And I was like, God dang. And then he's like, yeah, just buy me some beers.
Right. Yeah.
My last conversation with Billy was Billy and I both want to convince Nate Santa Maria to start a new band, and I wanted
See?
to drum. Billy was gonna, I think, play.
I'm working
guitar,
on
I
that.
think.
Well, here's what I'm working on. I'm trying to get someone to do Neutral Milk Hotel for Night Living cover bands.
Oh, wow.
I'll
And
do
Nate
that.
said he's in,
I'll do that.
and Billy's in.
I'm done.
I was hanging with
I
Nate.
already know all the parts.
no shit. All right.
I know the whole album front to back.
I'm playing nothing. I'm just like putting people together to
I
do
could
this.
do it
I'll play
all.
a saw.
There you go.
There you go.
Can you play a saw?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Fuck yeah.
I thought I saw you doing that once.
Ah.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
All right. We
I saw you singing.
we have to take a break for the second hour because it's pee time.
Yeah.
But,
Is that an hour? Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow,
So you guys are in the studio. Like, where can people go check out the band that past lives?
We've
Well.
got a show June 3rd at Flock of Moons. That's our next show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're playing with Subtle Knife, and
They do punk shows there?
they do, and something Nathan. I can't think.
Oh,
of
you know what? I'm thinking Thirsty Eye. Flock of Moons
Sorry,
makes more
Nathan?
sense.
Is it
Yeah.
Sorry,
It
Nathan?
is called that way we
Go
can
look it
plug
up.
this band because this is their tour. It is gonna. It's like Revenge of Nathan. It's not that. It's called Raging Nathan.
Raging Nathan.
Raging Nathan.
Raging Nathan.
And where are they
Subtle
from?
Knife and Past Lives. They're from, I believe, Ohio or
Okay.
Michigan, something like that.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, somewhere. And they.
This will be fun, dude. It's been a long time since I played a show with like some band who's just on tour, you know, like
Yeah.
a regular
Yeah.
band.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see.
Raging Cajun, Raging Nathan.
Let's see.
Raging.
Raging Nathan's is from. It's not on their page. That might help.
Let's
but-
just say Kalamazoo.
Yeah, they're from the upper northeast.
I have a friend that's from Kalamazoo, and he did this show with me for a long time, and he'd be like, "I'm from Kalamazoo," and I'd go, "Yeah, that sounds made up."
It totally does.
Is that where
Yeah.
the unicorn meat comes from? I was like, "Yeah, sure it does. Sure, you're from Kalamazoo."
Sure thing, buddy.
I got a girl named Sue from Kalamazoo. Something, yeah, sure you do. What else you got? Do you guys have like a page where people can go check out your music?
Yeah, we got Instagram, Past Lives Music. We got a YouTube page that has our last show that we played at St. Punctrix. And
Yeah,
we
my
have-
girlfriend very
Yeah,
diligently filmed us
She got
and
the whole
the
show.
crowd, and it was
That's what
she did a
girlfriends
great
do.
job. She
Yeah.
was
it's
she's
really
awesome.
nice.
She's the best.
Awesome. She is.
And then we are working on music in the studio, but we had a beginning and didn't really like where the production was going, so we didn't take those anywhere. And now we're
Nice.
working on some newer stuff that the production is.
That's tough, right?
Yeah, just finding the right fit, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it's not out yet, but it will be soon.
We are recording at a place called, it's a new studio in Corrales
Yes.
called Nieto Custom Records. It's a really nice,
It's a beautiful studio.
super nice new studio in Corrales. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's got isolation rooms for vocals.
I saw
for-
some of the video where you're like singing
Yeah.
vocals.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an incredible studio.
Yeah, really nice, really nice. They have a drum kit there you
Yeah.
can use if you want, or bring
They
in
have
your
all the
own
instruments.
gear.
Yeah.
Yep. But really nice, super nice mics. Yeah.
Just to warn you guys, the dog is amping herself up because she knows when the break is.
Okay.
She probably will start barking as soon as the
I'm
break
ready.
starts.
Just really dry.
She's kind of giving me bedroom eyes right now. I don't know.
The stuff we have going on is this next weekend.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready? I mean, I assume you have the time off, Smiley.
Yes, I have the time off. I'm a little.
Is this the wrestling stuff?
No,
No, we
we're
will,
we're going to El Paso for El Paso Comic Con.
We will be out in El Paso Comic Con.
Yeah, we will not have a show next Sunday. We will be at El Paso Comic Con.
First, second, and third.
Yeah, and
On location.
Yeah, because we host the panels there. We do all the panels, and we're
Oh,
doing
cool.
the cosplay contest.
This year, they actually announced that we were going to
Yeah.
do it, though.
Invited
Yep.
As
and
opposed to last
announced.
year, where it was just a surprise.
Yeah, we are part of the guests. We're Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes are there.
Cool.
Cheech and Chong. A
Sweet.
lot of the cast from Aliens.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's going to be pretty big.
Bishop.
Don't think he is, but Michael Bean's going to be there.
Lance
Okay.
Bishop's
Hendrickson?
pretty old at this
Who's
point.
the
yeah.
dude? What's his name that's been killed by?
And then what's her name that was like...
That's Michael Bean. He's
Yeah.
the one who
He's been
dies in
killed
everything.
by Alien,
Yep.
Predator,
Yeah. Yep.
and
Not Predator, but
He'll be
Terminator.
there. He's
no,
been,
he's
yeah.
been killed by all three.
That's
There's
also Bill
one guy
Pullman.
who's been killed by.
I
That's it. I think
Bill Pullman.
he's been killed by Aliens, Predator, and Terminator.
Oh,
He's dead now. What's
Paxton.
his-
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill
He's
But,
the
Paxton.
only
Oh my
person
God,
to be
my
killed
bad.
by all three.
Oh, that's right. He's a punk dude in
Yeah.
the
He's
first
the punk.
Terminator.
He's one of the first kills in there. Yep.
but Michael
No.
Bean's going to be there. What's her name? That I don't know the woman's name, but she played the ethnic woman, and she was actually white.
Oh, Velasquez?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
You ever get
Mistaken for a man? No, have you?
Have you? Yeah.
That's the best line in the
She's
movie.
going to be
Best
there.
line
She's
ever.
going to be there. I don't know. I think we're fucked, man. Game
game
over.
over,
They played
man.
it
Game
last
over,
night
man.
at the Guild.
I don't know
They
shit.
played Aliens last night at the Guild. My daughter wanted to go, but
there's-
she had something. yeah.
I saw that Flash Gordon. There's going to be they've got so many people. Dante Bosco's going to be there. I'm friends with him. He's Rufio from Hook.
Oh, okay.
And if you watch,
Remember the red flare?
if you watch a little cartoon called
Nice.
Avatar,
Oh,
Never heard of it.
he's Prince Zuko. It's pretty
I think
big.
it's also
Nice.
known as the Last
and
Airbender.
And then for our Houston folks, May, what is it? Do you know the dates, Smiley, offhand? May.
I know when we're leaving.
Okay. May 22nd and 23rd, we have Comic Palooza in Houston. We're podcasting from that one. We are doing a podcast called 20 Years of Podcasting.
Wow, that's
This
awesome.
guy right over here.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
20
this
years.
show is
It's like a
20
trendsetter
fucking
there.
years.
Trailblazer.
Wow.
You know how he had
Sick.
he had co-hosts?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, just me now.
Just Smiley. Just Smiley.
Narrowed it down.
Narrowed it down. I was like, I don't need any more.
Did you
Too
collect-
much bullshit.
Did you collect comics as a kid?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I still have a bunch.
And it's funny because like I just kind of like because of this show have fallen into like the Comic-Con world because my friend like I'll tell you later at the break why we do this, but everybody always thinks we love it like and I like doing cons, but I don't like like
Well, we love it now.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
No, I like them. No, but like walking around and looking at all the stuff, you kind of have seen it all like
Sure.
100
Yeah.
times. So
Yeah.
you just kind of like, okay.
But sometimes they're the same people, so you're just like saying hi
No,
to your friends.
you
Yeah.
do. It is.
Yeah.
It has become a thing where now. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the second hour. We'll tease it for the second hour. We'll talk about cons.
Okay.
We'll talk about our life a little bit because maybe we have a thing for. Maybe I have a thing for you guys that I may want to talk about.
I'm into it.
Okay. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. With that, we are
10 drink minimum.
I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
I'll answer that question right now. I'm Chris Burnett. This is 10 Drink Minimum. We're back. We're live. We have the band Past Lives with Josh Trujillo and John Broilo.
That's right. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And then Smiley with his hemorrhoid is over here.
I'm over here. I'm standing for the evening.
Nasty.
That's
Who did our
fair.
Carlos the Tall from the band Youngsville
Okay.
during COVID. During COVID, he one of Carlos's like thing when he was big.
I don't know if anyone got that. That question wasn't on air.
What?
The question was who
Yeah.
Who did the intro?
Who made your
Yes.
intro song?
Carlos from Youngsville. So he moved to Austin and he was trying to like go for it, trying to like pull the trigger and
Make it.
make it.
Yeah.
And
Austin's a tough place, man.
well, and it's worse now. I don't know when the last time you were there.
Not too long ago. It's crazy now.
It's different. Yeah.
It's,
So he was during the pandemic. He was like he used to do this thing on stage where he'd be like, "Tell me what your name is, and I'll make a song about it."
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
he would
I
just
know what you mean.
write a song right then
Yeah,
and there about people. And
Yeah.
during pandemic, he was like, "Hey, who wants me to write a song about them?" And I was like, "I want you to write a song about the show." And he wrote that song. And it's funny because like now, it's one of the things that people ask him about all the time. And he like had like it's weird. He sent me like a big cut of it, and it was like probably like a minute and a half long. And I was like, "Do you mind if I edit it? Because I want to use it for an intro." And he was like, "No, go ahead." So I edited it, and like neither he nor I have the original.
oh
Yeah.
no.
We can't find it, and so they've played it on stage a couple of times for us, and
for our own.
yeah,
Because you guys go there
Dedicated.
often to be on Rogan, right? Hang
What's
out with
that?
Rogan. You guys go to Austin all the time.
no, I've
Oh,
never. So here's
How
the thing.
dare you?
I'm kidding.
Here's the thing. I had never been, and so last year when we were going
Never
to
at
Comic,
all?
I had not. In last year, we were going to Comic Palooza. It was my third year to go to Comic Palooza in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
and I've gotten to where I'm going to be very honest. I don't like to fly anymore.
Right.
And especially this year when there was like plane crashes
Yeah.
and FAA is having so like we've started traveling in what the byproduct of that is doing road trips. I've like got to see things I'm like, wow, because
Yeah.
there was so much traveling that I was doing where I was like airport city,
Think about it this way:
airport city,
trains, planes, and automobiles,
yeah,
minus the planes.
right.
Okay.
Right.
So it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm in an airport and I'm in a city, and then I'm in an airport and I'm home.
You get a
And
lot
I was
more
like,
out of it.
I'm not seeing America. So then I was like, Smiley, let's take an extra day. Let's go to Austin. I've never been to Austin. So we get to Austin, and like this was last year, and all I can see is the remnants of this amazing
Yeah.
thing.
It's a real bummer.
It's a real bummer,
Yeah. I
and
grew up
like,
going there.
and everybody's like, "No, you're wrong. You're only there one day." And I'm like, "No, I'm telling you." Like,
I've been there before.
we went
Yeah.
to this one bar, right? And we take a picture, and someone's
It's
like,
a fractured culture.
and somebody
That's
goes,
crazy, yeah.
somebody goes to me, like, I post a picture of us outside this bar, and then they're like, "Oh, you're not getting in there," and I'm like, they message back, I'm like, "We're in here right now," and they're like, "How did you even get in?" Like, they won't let you in unless you know da 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 da. I was like,
Oh,
well,
boy.
maybe that's a place it used to be. It ain't that place no more. And every band that we saw playing was a cover band.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
But everything that city was about was the Joe Rogan world. It's that Kill Tony, Joe Rogan. Like we're walking on the street, every block is like, hey, you want to come into a comedy show? Do you want to come into a comedy show?
Yes.
People
I fell for
outside.
it.
Like grind culture, like everybody's down.
You're talking
yeah.
about 6th Street, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so
Yeah.
the first time I went there was
Yeah.
about 2007 or so. I did it for work. Went to a convention, and already 6th Street was not what it used to be. Right.
Right.
At what point?
2007, I
Yeah.
think, 2006, 2007, and we went a couple years in a row, and it was still cool. We still got to go check out Stubbs, and,
Yeah.
you know, some of the cool spots.
Yeah.
But then I went a couple of years back to watch a race. At Coda.
Coda.
Yep. And,
How cool is that track?
It was so awesome. I mean, it's hotter. Than
Did you
shit,
wait?
but-
Did you go to the endurance?
Yeah. Yeah. I went
Dude,
to
I want.
WEC.
I was thinking about going to that this year.
It's fun. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. But we drove out there, long drive. But yeah, it's like it's a cool city to visit if you like big glass condo buildings.
Yes.
That's all it is now.
It's
Like,
it's
it
all
has
rich as shit now.
and it has like no soul. It
No.
doesn't it feels
The city that had soul
yeah.
Bummer.
lost its soul.
Yeah,
I've been
now
going
it's
out
real
there
generic.
since the late 80s because I have family out there. There's my grandparents and
Oh, I didn't know
cousins and
that.
uncle. Yeah, so I've been I once every summer we'd go to Austin for my whole life. When I became an adult and had my own family, that's when we stopped going out there. But I would visit out there
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah,
So you
just
got
go
to
hang
see
out
it
there.
like change.
Yeah. I mean, I
So-
haven't been out there in maybe like 10, 15
Oh,
years.
it's
been a
yeah,
while.
I can't imagine it being the
Yeah.
same place.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
So-
look the same at all.
So we
Yeah.
go to Casino El Camino, and we roll in, and immediately I look at the place, and I'm like, this is where we should be.
Oh yeah,
And then I look at the people working there, and I'm like, yes, these are our people.
it
But
looks
then
like
I
a
look-
combination of Bert's Anatomic.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I look at the clientele, and you see, like, I'm not shitting you. The clientele, the people down on 6th Street are middle-aged, 20-something to like 50-something.
They have a uniform.
There was a uniform. There was New Balance, white New Balance shoes,
Oh,
the khaki dress shorts,
Mhm.
a polo shirt tucked in,
Oh yeah, that's a bad.
and then a
look.
little fucking mustache.
Ugh.
And like they were everywhere, and like families, like the dad would look like that, the son would or the husband of the daughter would look like that, everywhere. And they're in this bar, and I could just look behind the bar and see people that look like us
normal people
with their fucking dead eyes because they were like serving these like.
dying.
I remember
inside.
like walking up to the bar and I'm waiting, and this guy goes, do you have any IPAs? And the girl goes, yeah. Why would we not have any fucking IPAs? like what the fuck dumb question is that, right? So then like we go outside to the patio area, and a guy that's like busting the table, I go over to him and I say, hey man, can I ask you a question? And he kind of looks over at us, and he kind of like he's kind of dead in the face, and he kind of looks over and he kind of gets a little bit of like light, and he goes, yeah, what's up? I go, what happened here, man?
yeah
And he goes, what do you mean? I go, I always heard Austin was like the place. And he was like, where are you from? I was like, Albuquerque. And he goes, oh fuck. He's like, man, I love Albuquerque. He's like, I've been there a lot. He's like, man, I hate to say it, but you guys missed it. He goes,
Yeah.
you missed Austin. And then
Yeah.
like within like in 30 minutes,
And
we're
that
out there.
cat was
He-
talking to me about the noise scene in
Yeah,
Albuquerque.
yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, and then we end up like he ends up sitting down with us, and then like within like the next 30 minutes, everyone that worked there except for one person is like outside with us.
We had a crowd.
a crowd, like we're all talking like fucking
You guys are
bullshit.
real people.
Just
Yeah.
listening to our Albuquerque stories.
Yeah.
They're all, these are real people.
And like every one of them are like, you need to go. There's like 3 bars left in Austin. That's it. And they sent us to one of them. We walk in, and immediately the people looked at us like, who the fuck are you? And I was like, we are not welcome here. I like this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This is normal.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sucks, man. Like
We
all
got-
these people pouring out of their cyber trucks
Yeah.
wearing
Yes,
New Balance
yes.
and stuff.
Yes.
You said something that reminded me. So you said that the guy who made your intro song, he would do that. He would, play his guitar and pick out someone in the audience. I do that with my students sometimes because I teach them pop songs.
You have a punk band at school.
Yeah,
Right?
I do. Yes, so I will just sit there and I will pick up the acoustic and sing about them, what they're wearing, whatever. Kid in the green shirt,
Yeah.
funny red shoes, and I'll make them laugh. I made up a song on the spot called "Do Your Duty While I'm on Duty." Talking about that they need to use the restroom during recess time instead of trying to do it during math or reading or whatever.
Because that disrupts everybody.
Exactly. But yeah, we do. We have When I got to my school in 2013, as soon as I got there, another teacher was like, "Oh, you're to punk music. You're gonna like this other guy, this teacher Wally. Wally teaches there too. He used to sing a lot of karaoke punk. As soon as I figured out he was liked to sing punk music, we created our band. We convinced another teacher who had a drum set and some piano in his room just randomly. So we got him to play guitar, and we have a punk band called the Penguins because our mascot is the penguin. So I came up with the name the Penguins, and so we have
like there's Penguins,
the Penguins, the Monte Vista Penguins, and so
Nice.
we play one show from a year. Usually at the end of the year, we put on a punk show for the kids, and we play a bunch of
what grade level is this?
kinder through fifth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we play like some Ramones, The Damned. Even like a Black Flag song.
Really?
I was going to ask
the lyrics.
What is your?
Yeah,
what are
we
you gonna
changed
do?
the lyrics. Yeah, we do. We have about 10 songs that are all kind of
You're not like attitude. You got some fucking attitude. I can't believe what you said to me.
Yeah, you guys are
funny
doing
enough. That's what the singer sounds like. He's just saying things more that are appropriate for
He's all,
kids. We
"Puppies
do
are
a Skid
great,
Row cover.
So we're kittens.
We do.
You guys are
wild,
doing,
wild in the. I can't remember what it's called.
You guys are doing Misfits.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean we.
I got something to say.
I did my math today.
We do a Black Flag cover that is insanely, hard and aggressive, and we're changing the lyrics, but we are playing the exact same tempo. Oh, we are playing. I mean, we're playing aggressive punk rock, and numerous kids have come back saying, I play the guitar now, I play the drums now, so we are planting the seed. Yeah, we're planting the seed of, our scene, in Albuquerque.
There's a healthy music scene here right now.
It's
now?
not what it was, but it is.
I don't know. I think it's been the whole time.
It's.
I've been here.
Early 2000s was epic. Early 2000s.
Hold on. But that was our time.
Yeah,
true.
Because I've got kids at my school. I teach high school, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, my friend's got a band. We played at Ren's then."
Yeah.
Or they played, and I went to the show, and they'll show me like clips, and I'm like, "Dude, this is awesome."
Yeah,
like, it actually feels like it did when we were younger. Because there was a period where there was felt like there was nothing going on, and now there's like this real resurgence. I feel like of a lot of younger bands.
There's more all-age venues now.
Yeah, so that too.
Do you know? Okay. So I when I moved here, I moved to 07, and I didn't know what the DIY thing was, right? So I remember going to a show. Billy was like, "Yeah, we're going to this show," and I was like, "Well, what's the? Is there are they selling beer?" Or he's like, "No, you bring your own." And I was like,
BYO.
I was like, "What do you mean you bring your own?" And I just couldn't fathom it. I was like, "Well, what's there's is there under 8?" He's like, "No, just bring it and drink it."
It's
and
like a party.
Yeah. And then it became a thing where you had Small Engine and whatever La Chancla and all that, and you had all these different places.
Oh, no. What's the one that was right there across from Roosevelt?
I don't know.
Oh, the club, you mean?
Well, but I mean,
No,
you had
the press club.
They did no. And they had actual shows.
Oh, in a house party.
Yeah,
house
But,
parties.
but you had
they had a stage in the backyard.
Right.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Fly Honey Warehouse.
Fly Honey.
Yes.
Fly Honey was nice.
You had Raptor House, Gold House,
Yes.
Iron House,
Yes.
Town Hall. So I always thought all towns are just like this, right? That's not true.
Right.
I didn't know where this all came from. Do you know where it came from?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
I found this out. So Chris Walsh, you guys know Chris Walsh? He's the guitar player for Prison Bitch.
okay.
I know the name.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Chris is
I
this.
know the drummer a little bit.
Oh
Teresa.
yeah.
She's the drummer for Built to Spill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
So Chris,
rips.
he got this grant to make a little documentary, and it's called the Decline of the Southwestern Civilization Part 1, right?
Didn't know that.
So I remember when it came out, he posts this thing on Facebook. He's like, "Yeah, man, my documentary's coming out," and I remember him going around and filming and doing all this thing, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna show it at the Guild." I think I'm okay right now. He's like, "We're gonna show it at the Guild," and he put out this poster on social media, and he's like, "Here's who's in the movie," and it's all these people from bands, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's dope, that's dope, that's dope." Then I was like, "Why is my name on there?" And I was like, "Oh shit, he I remember I was behind Launchpad talking to him drunk.
Oh boy.
Oh
Nice.
shit! So then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like,
You're like,
What
this
did
is
I
the
say?
decline of Chris Burnett.
what did I say? What did I say? So I ended up hitting him up. I'm like, hey, I can't go to your screening. Is there any way I could like see it? So he sends me the link, and I like fast forward to my parts, and like I end up saying like pretty cool stuff. Like I'm like, hey, yeah, man, don't sneak into your friend's show. Pay to get in, man. Like, you know, support your friends. Buy when a touring band's coming through. I'm like, buy their merch. Help people help art, you know, and I end up, and I was like, cool.
The best part is it is very, very obviously in the alleyway behind
Yeah.
Launchpad.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Classic.
So you look
Yeah.
at it and you can smell
So
it.
You could smell it.
Yeah.
But yes. But the good thing about it, right? So I end up like I did that. So then he ends up re-showing it at the Guild, and I'm like, well, I gotta go. I gotta see myself on the screen.
Right, yeah, why not?
So I go, and it's a really good documentary, right?
Huh.
Nice.
So Gordy's in it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So the big thing is they start talking about Gordy. Do you guys know Gordy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
What was his band, the original band?
Black Maria?
No.
Before that.
Cracks in the Sidewalk?
That sounds
Something like that.
familiar.
So in the 80s, right? So it all starts. Have you guys seen the footage from like local news where it's like Joe Buffalino is an agent
No.
and he
like
books
from the
all the
90s?
from the 80s. He books all the places downtown, and you've got to play top 40
yes,
hits, or
I
you
have
don't get.
seen that.
Yes,
I have
Oh.
seen
so they
that
play that
YouTube clip,
in the
yes.
documentary.
Yes.
So the reason why our DIY scene is because all these bands in Albuquerque couldn't play in any of the venues because they didn't play covers. They wouldn't play top 40 hits. So Gordy and them went out and found a friend's dad's house, the garage or something. They rented. There was a rental, and they would just like book bands and play them in the garage and like pack the fucking garage.
Nice.
And it just kept going and got
Yeah.
bigger, and they'd get busted. And
Right. Because I know a lot of people
Yeah.
saw it.
yeah,
Green Day
Yeah.
on campus at one of the houses on campus, and that was a big show.
isn't that
I
crazy?
think
And so
Lagwagon did that too.
and
one
so
of
then
them.
it's been
Yeah.
this like thing in Albuquerque where we just kept it going. And I had no idea, and I was like, no shit. So it has like these roots of like, no, you weren't able to get booked at Banana Joe's or whatever the fuck
No,
the place
yeah.
was, you
Yeah.
know, or
Oh, that
played
wasn't
a lot.
that wasn't even close to being around yet.
whatever.
We played a
But-
lot of house parties.
Point
Yeah.
point
Like
understood.
Destined to
Yeah.
Fall.
Because like they were just locked down. You
What
had to
was
play
it,
top
Oh,
40
dude.
hits, and
I've got a great story. If you
I'd
wanna
like to hear
it.
this. Yeah,
I want to say Sprockets.
Sprockets
Oh, yeah,
was a lot of fun.
Saw a small
That's
brown
where
bike there.
That's where I met Erin.
Yep.
Oh no way!
Yeah,
Oh,
at Sprockets, she was bartending.
oh wow.
you guys were kiddos, and I was literally
Yeah.
a kiddo.
Yeah. I
I had to
saw.
stand outside when I was 12 with my skateboard off.
How old are you?
He won't tell you.
Okay, that's
he's
fine.
in his early. He's like
I don't
early
wanna-
to mid 40s.
I'm not. I don't want to do anything.
But you're younger than me.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was outside.
I'm
with my
I'm
skateboard.
51. I'll
Right.
tell you.
You're 51.
Yeah.
You look great, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I saw Word Salad play at a house party.
No shit. Okay.
And
Near UNM.
it was in the ghetto somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, in the student ghetto somewhere.
Yep.
I don't remember what house. I was probably, certainly hammered.
Right.
And I had seen them a couple times. I saw them at Fred's Bread once, and so I knew what I was into, or in for. And then they're playing, and then I want to say they were doing a song. It might have even been a Slayer cover, but I don't know
Wow.
if they did a Slayer cover. That's what my head wants to say. Doesn't matter. They start this song, and Steve-O's there, because that was when Steve-O lived here.
He
Yeah.
had Steve-O at his
Saw him.
birthday once.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Saw
Uh,
him a bunch.
My
And,
17th birthday party. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We were both on the same scene.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
And he blew a fireball
That
Like,
was his thing.
in front of the band
Yeah.
right as Word Salad's getting ready to start this song. They weren't playing Slayer, but it just made me feel that feeling of like raining blood. He blows this fireball, and it just rolls across the roof over everybody's head at
No
this house
shit.
party. And it was the coolest fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life.
He just got out of clown school after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He,
So
that's where
he-
he came
he-
after that.
He
Yeah,
did Smiley's
Albuquerque.
birthday party, and Smiley tells a story where fucking Steve-O was at his fucking birthday and like lit a tree on fire.
Sounds about
Almost.
right.
I was there. I want to say. was in the front. I remember that.
Was it right across from the Ghetto Smiths?
Yes.
Yep, that was
Yes.
my birthday
Oh,
party.
was
I
that at
remember
Alex?
that. I was
this,
there.
this is another
I
one
was
of those
there.
stories. So I was like, sure. And someone's like, dude, remember that party you had where Steve-O lit the tree on fire? I'm like, what the fuck?
The fire department. We had to call
Yes,
the fire department.
I was
Yeah.
there.
Yep,
I remember right across from Smith. Yes.
That was my 17th birthday party.
Rad. That was good. No, that I remember him going and putting in VHS tapes at all the parties. He had multiple tapes.
of
his
Find
clips.
all the VHS and put
Really?
in his highlights.
So he was really trying to make
Oh,
it.
promoting.
He knew what he
Big
was
time.
doing from day one. He was
Oh, yeah.
And you know what?
super smart on that level.
He was unbearable at that time.
Really?
Like if he showed up to a party, we'd be like, oh god.
I didn't
really?
invite him.
Wow. Oh,
we gotta,
no, that's
we
not
gotta
surprising.
go.
Not
Like,
Are you
Steve-O's
serious?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would just like it's his
it was
nature
his
to be
show.
a performer. Yeah, so
Yeah,
he'd
it was
come
just
up
all about him.
and he would be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, dude, you won't even believe the clutch maneuver I'm
Yeah,
about
I'm
to
gonna do a
pull.
backflip.
and,
Here
I'm
we
gonna
go."
blow a fireball."
Yeah.
And to be
No.
fair, he did some awesome shit. We snuck into the Alvarado Apartments in like '98.
Oh, nice.
And we were in the hot tub. All I remember, it's a very, very, very vague memory. I remember sitting in the hot tub with my friend David.
Yeah. Because everybody snuck into those apartments to go
Yeah.
swimming.
Yes.
Everyone
And
has,
there
yeah.
were, I remember there were miniature bottles floating in the hot
yeah,
tub,
yeah,
the
yeah.
empty minis, right? And we were hammered. And Steve-O jumped off the third story
No
of
fucking
the Alvarado,
way.
blew a fireball off his fist, did a front flip, and landed in the shallow side of the pool and in like 4.5 feet of water or something. And I was like, all right, he's legit, you know.
What the fuck?
But then I ran into him.
and no one filmed this.
Well, he'd done
Somebody-
it a million
somebody
times.
probably
Like
did.
this was
Yeah,
like
somebody
the
probably did.
17th time he'd done
Yeah,
it.
this is like the party trick.
And then I ran
Yeah.
into him at Pearl's many moons later, and he was much more just kind of a regular dude. You know, like he had matured a lot. But back then, at that time, like he was a difficult guy to be around.
I remember
Oh,
being.
yeah.
Really?
And our
Yeah.
teenagers, like early, like 20s, I'm like,
I
hey,
remember being-
dude, it's my birthday. Don't set that tree on fire.
Yeah, I remember being at Launchpad, standing next to one of the pool tables upstairs, and and we hear this rustling when the roof was retractable.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
when the roof wasn't a solid roof? You
At
could roll it
Launchpad?
back.
Yeah.
and it would leak sometimes.
Yeah, I was just a tarp.
Yeah, and so I remember, and we hear this rustling, and we see Steve-O roll, like do a barrel roll on his belly, onto the table, onto the pool table, lands, stands on the pool table, and walks downstairs. That's how he was getting in the venue that night, instead of paying for a ticket. But you know who I ran in the other night is Abe.
Oh, really? Abe
Yeah,
Towery? Speaking of word salad.
from the drummer of Word Salad. I ran into him the other day. Yeah.
He
Abe, what was his Abe
Towery.
was he the dude who like went and like built skate ramps?
Yes.
and shit?
Yep.
Yes, I know
Yep.
Abe. Yeah.
He was the drummer.
Fuck, I
in,
haven't talked to that guy in shit.
Cobra versus Mongoose.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, my neighbor behind me,
Shit.
Jay is the guitarist for that band,
okay.
or was.
You
when it
live
was
by
still
Jay
active.
Jay and Kara?
Yes,
Or- yes.
yes, or Jay and Adri.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
his name's Jay Forsyth and Adri. Yeah, they're my
Okay.
neighbors behind me.
Sorry.
But he's a guitar teacher. So.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, it's that's crazy. Like the Steve-O shit. It's weird because like Albuquerque has this like crazy like reputation for like being this crime city, but we have so many like people who've like, you know, you have fucking Amazon, you have fucking Microsoft, you
Yeah,
have fucking
yeah.
Right, man.
you know, just the Shins, Steve-O, it just kind of blows my mind sometimes, and then you know,
Us.
well, whoever.
Come on.
You guys?
Just leaving us out
10
of the
drink minimum.
conversation
I don't know.
completely.
I don't know.
right?
No, but
It's ridiculous how popular we are
I-
at like places that we've never been.
Yeah,
I love to listen to and read just autobiographies
Yeah.
about musicians.
Me
and
too.
shit. And yeah, and I love to hear where people's stories of how they got into
Yes.
music, whatever it is, and it's so fascinating, especially big people that have made it. And almost everyone I listen to has some sort of mention of Albuquerque.
It's weird,
they,
right?
They always mention Albuquerque, like more than you would think. Like
Well-
being from any other town and Albuquerque
or just
gets
New
mentioned
Mexico
a lot.
So like I listen to a lot, like I do a lot of audiobooks, and like
Yes.
as you know, we're I feel like he's a little younger, but you guys we're probably the same. I'm 51. I don't know. You don't have
I'll
to say
be
how old
50
you are.
real soon.
I started
yeah.
early, all right.
But like you start to do this thing when you get older, where you're like, why am I like who I am or whatever? So I was like going through and I was like listening to like, Redford's, biography, Newman's,
Yes.
Steve McQueen, like
Yes.
all these people, right?
Gene Hackman has a good one.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Because he was really like intense. Like they talk about like when he did Royal Tenenbaums, everyone on that cast hated him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Everyone. There's a whole panel where every person is there but him, and they're talking about how hard it was to work with. They had to bring in Bill Murray on his days off because Bill Murray was the only one who could wrangle him because he would go off on Wes Anderson and just scream at him.
Old
And-
school.
Chevy Chase is a big.
But you get this thing where you're like, but it's weird. Like Newman or Redford had two places he loved in the world: Utah and New Mexico.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he built up Utah and he retired in fucking Santa Fe and died.
Oh, that's
right
what we
in Santa
do.
Fe.
Hey, that way.
What
What's
was
Don't
that
come
dude
here.
that just
Milagro
died?
Beanfield
That just
War.
died. Him and his lady. Remember
Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Hackman.
Yeah.
That was great. That was
Hackman.
crazy.
What a
was
awful
weird
story.
thing.
That was
Yeah.
once again. Don't come to the state. You might get Hanta.
She got
That's-
hantavirus.
She did.
She got that's what blew my mind.
and she was taking care of him.
She got hantavirus, died,
While taking care of him.
and then he was
stranded.
And the dogs died from Hanta too.
Bummer.
Yeah, and he died because no one was there to
No
take
one
care of
take
him,
care
and
of him.
he was so bad.
Yeah. Senile and
But
dementia.
shit.
and that's terrible. But like Redford lived in he lived in Santa Fe.
yeah.
Right.
He retired up there.
Yeah.
I met Peter Fonda up there once. in
No
Santa
shit.
Fe. Yeah.
That's
It's-
a legend.
I met Julia
Are you
Roberts
sure you
up there.
did, or was
Yeah,
it
positive. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and he was wearing sunglasses, and I was like, he's the only dude I know who can pull this off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
I was
cool.
I was skiing at Ski Rio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called Ski Rio. Someplace right next to Taos that shut down. But
Mm-hmm.
this, friend, I'm snowboarding with her, and there's a person right in front of me, and she's about to get hit by the chair coming in, and I have to lean forward and grab her arm and
Yeah.
sort of just tug her
And it was
back.
Melania
And
Trump.
it was. Oh, I wish I would have let that happen. And it was Julia Roberts.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, with her dude that I forget his name. That she dated for a long time.
Jason Patrick.
Kind of a brown skinned dude. I
Oh, I have
can't
no
remember
idea.
his name.
Yeah.
He was.
Did she
Julia
smile
Roberts.
at you?
She was really nice.
Did
the
she
person
get
I was
all
with,
30
we
teeth?
realized who it was, and then
Right?
she kind of, wanted to talk to her and ask her a bunch of questions. I didn't want to bother her. I just figured, Yep, that's Julia Roberts.
So okay.
If it would have been like a musician, I would have probably been
Yeah.
all over. Like, it would have been Chuck from Hot Water Music.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
It's
Something
one.
like
It's
that.
one of those things. Okay, so we deal with a lot of this. Like we like all the so all these things aren't like we went to their thing and like met them. I've done their panels, or
Nice.
I'm the person who moderated. I moderate panels for these
Yeah.
people, and it's one of those things where like
He does. I get to talk to them afterwards
He
and
gets-
just talk shit about him.
that's
So
and
how
that's fine.
was he?
And that's fine. But like I'll after doing that for so long, like they're this.
Yeah.
They're this.
And they want to be able to. If you can prove that you're just a human being
Mm-hmm.
and realize that they are just a human being, most people are going to be like disarmed and ready to have a real conversation or just hang out. There was one time Peter Buck from REM,
Yeah.
his side project played Launchpad, and I was working that night.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Oh shit, that's Peter Buck from REM." And there's like 80 people at this show, which at Launchpad is not a whole lot.
No, that's low.
Incredible band, like really, really good show. But I was like, I gotta go up and
Yeah.
say hi to this guy at least. So I told him, like, hey man, I'm sorry there aren't more people here. Like I thought we could get a better draw. And he's like, oh, I don't care. It's like this is awesome. He's like, playing at a bar like this,
Yeah.
where I can have somebody like you, he didn't say these words, but this was the sentiment I remember, who can just come up and talk to me and be like, hey, you did a good show. He's like, this is what this touring,
Yeah.
what this band is all about.
Yeah.
I don't have to be on a stage in front of 30,000 people.
Nah.
I can just be a regular human, hang out with other regular humans, and this is great.
Yeah. And it gets that way. I mean, it gets to that, like
Like
where
you don't have to be separated from the crowd.
Right, yeah, and so, like, distanced from the people, you know?
Well, you get that. I mean, like, okay. So I do the Duke City Championship Wrestling. I do this, and then I did a cabaret show. And, like, you get to where, like, I've done this for 20 years. And, like, you'll be on public, and people will come up, and they'll, you know, like, and it's always like at an opportune time where you're like with your, you know, like you're getting in a fight with your lady.
Right, yeah.
You know, like, you know.
You've got 2 hot dogs in your hand and a beer.
Yeah. But there's also great times. But, like, the craziest shit is, like, we were in the Chicago airport, and this kid grabbed me, and I was like, why is there a child grabbing me? I was like, I'm not touching him. And he's like, I looked down, and he's like, thank you for Duke City Championship Wrestling. And I was like,
Nice.
oh. And immediately I was like, oh, you're welcome. Like, holy shit, I'm in Chicago, and this kid knows who I am, you know? And, but, like...
you didn't just look down at him and like,
Yeah.
I do this for me, kid.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
get the hell out of
Fuck
here.
off. Don't touch me, you little son of a bitch. No.
If you're the future, we're fucked.
No, but, like, I do like, you know, we do get in a lot of green rooms, and, like, when you're in the green room, like, I've taken people in the green room, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go in here, don't act like a fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I took this girl in the green room, and we're, like, sitting there, and, like, and this woman sits down, and you know, to eat, and the girl I'm with goes, is that Elvira? And I was like, it's Elvira.
It's the actress that plays Elvira.
And she goes,
That's Cassandra.
and she goes, oh my god. And I was like,
Chill
hold
out.
it fucking
Yeah.
together. It's fucking Elvira. I get it.
Be cool.
You know, and I'll tell you, do you want to hear the first experience I ever had doing that shit?
Yes.
This is kind of funny. Like, so I did, like, my friend does like the Comic-Con panels here at the Albuquerque one.
Okay.
And he was like, hey, man, do you want to do the pro wrestling one? Because I grew up watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, and this is like 11:30 on a Saturday night at Sister Bar. He comes up behind me and gets me in a sleeper hold. And he goes, you should do the panels. Like, we're both drunk, you know, because this is how business happens, right? And
you want to do the panels? You want to go to bed?
so it was a panel for Kane from WWE. Okay. I'm going to click that off. So it was Kane, Goldust, and Lita from the WWE, right? And I'm scared shitless.
Mm-hmm.
Kane is like 6'10".
Yeah.
Legitimately.
These guys are nuts.
Dustin Rhodes, who's Goldust, his dad was Dusty Rhodes, one of the greatest wrestlers that ever wrestled in my lifetime. And Lita is like this woman who was like, you know, pioneer. Dustin Rhodes he was very cool. He had some issues because he was worried that they were filming it and it might fuck up his like WWE return. And I was standing next to him when the WWE called him.
Oh, wow.
On the phone. And I get that. Kane was one of the nicest motherfucking people I've ever met that's famous. Lita, I never have to ever meet again.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She was upset her dog didn't have a chair. She was a B.
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but
My dog chose the chair. But she was a B. So anyway, like I get done with this panel where she's an absolute like B word, and Kane and like Goldust are super cool, and I walk back into the green room, right? And I look to the left, and it's Chekhov from Star Trek.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Talking to Beverly Crusher from The Next Generation. Like, they're just having a conversation in the green room, and I'm like,
Check off.
wow. And I look to the right, and there's Meredith from The Office getting a massage. And then I look in front of me, and there's Peter Mayhew, who was Chewbacca.
Yeah.
He's like on his hover round.
He was
scooter.
pretty severely disabled. But.
Yeah, and he's got his what do you call it? Leg warmer things on, like his things
compression
like, compression.
Kind of deals,
they were like these. They literally look like oven mitts that like go on your legs. He's sitting there, And then I look kind of over, and Lou Diamond Phillips is all, does anyone know what kind of soup this is?
So it's just stars left,
And then-
stars to the right.
and then over here is like a table full of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And I was like, what life do I have? You know, like, this is absolutely like everything that has happened to me in the last 20 years in one room happening. And then Glenn Jacobs, who's Kane, rolls up to me, and he's the fucking largest human, man. And he, like, goes, hey, thank you so much. And he, like, uses both of his catcher's mitt fucking hands to, like, grab my hand. He's all, thank you so much for doing that panel, man. It was great. And I was like, hey, it was an honor. And he goes, stop it, man.
Just looks like a cat paw in there.
Yeah, I'm like, my little hand is like in his like big ass fucking gloves, and he's all, stop it, you're so amazing, man. He's like, that was great, I loved it. And I was like, wow, I'm in.
That reminds me of we did a rap party at Launchpad once for 21 Grams, the movie they filmed down there.
Oh yeah.
And Benicio del Toro was there. You know, Sean Penn, Naomi Watts.
You met Sean Penn.
Naomi Watts.
He was
I met
there.
Sean Penn, yeah, no. Naomi Watts was very sweet, and Sean Penn was Sean Penn. He's a weird dude.
He's a
She's
weird
just, like,
guy.
Hotting
Yeah.
it up, like hotting up the entire place.
Naomi Watts?
Yeah.
She's like this big.
Yeah.
And like
Oh.
I
Isn't
was
it
like
weird? You're like,
she had this
whoa.
huge hat on, and I'm like, oh, that's Naomi Watts, and she looked like up at me, you know, and I was like,
Weird.
oh. Very sweet though. But
You
Benicio
were
del
ruining
Toro,
all my dreams.
she's very beautiful. Yes, just not that tall. She's maybe 4'10".
Yeah.
Ah.
She's got to be taller than that. But anyway, upstairs in the green room at Launchpad, if you guys have ever been in there,
I have. Oh, I have.
It's green.
You're really okay. Hold on. When you say Launchpad, you were like the green room.
Yeah, the green room.
Closet.
It's a closet.
It's
yeah,
a storage room.
It's a big closet.
That the barbacks have to go through to get booze, right?
Yeah.
It is green though.
It is green. Benicio del Toro's up there
Yeah.
with like this Scarface mountain of cocaine and a bunch of like.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and a bunch of local. It was a private party,
Yeah.
so it was kind of everybody
Wow.
was just going crazy.
All for fun.
And at the end of the night, we had shut down, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to head home. And somebody's like, Benicio del Toro's still here. And I was like, well, fucking A, I'm going to go say bye to him.
Fuck yeah.
You know, like, why not? So I go in the green room, and he's in there, and there are all these girls in there, local, like, younger girls.
Uh-huh.
And they're all looking at me like, ugh, what do you
How
want
dare
to do?"
you come
Yeah.
in here?
and you're
and
like, yo, my name is John. I
was like, I'm-
shit.
My name is John, and I am funky. No, so I walk up, and I'm like, hey, Benicio, man, that was a lot of fun. Thank you. And he gets up. He's also a large guy.
He's a tall dude. Yeah.
And he's like mumbling shit like, and he gives me a big ass hug, and he smells horrible, and he's like, you know, and then I leave, and I was like, that was so awesome. The next night, I turn on the TV after I get out of work. It's like 3 a.m. I'd catch like reruns of the late shows. They would re-show
Yeah.
like the it was probably Jay Leno at that point. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, no. Back in the day,
Yeah.
they do it at like midnight and then come back again
Right.
at like 1:30.
Yeah. And Benicio del Toro was on Leno or Conan or something, wearing the exact same hat, jacket, shirt, everything.
No
he hadn't
shit.
changed. It's like he flew from here to L.A. and filmed that show the next day. I was like, dude, I bet you he didn't even sleep.
He probably smells
Oh, dude,
way worse.
Yeah, it was incredible though. But he was like just a nice guy, you know, like just be cool. And people.
I
would
mean,
be
he was
cool.
very awake, coked up.
He was a little inebriated.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But he was
It doesn't
very
have to be Coke. Come on, man.
It was.
Point
Oh, you're right. It
fingers.
could be
I remember
meth.
seeing De Niro in New York, like walking down the street.
Really?
Robert De Niro. Yeah, I remember.
Did he look at you like this?
I mean, I was in a cafe right at the window, and he was walking down the street.
Yeah.
But
But you don't like, yeah. It's a thing. I mean, but we're put in situations where we meet, like we're going to meet these people. Like,
Right.
We're going to end up with these people. And it's weird cuz like I've made a lot of friends with, so there's people who have there's different agents.
I like to meet their agents first, so I know what I'm running out to.
Yes.
Hmm.
So like everyone has like a agent for like media, like movie, TV,
Right,
all that.
right.
But then now there's like a Comic-Con agent.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
there's con agents.
Con agents. So I'm friends with a lot of con agents of these people, right? So like, I'll go to the con and then afterwards we go party. And the thing that's rough is like when you find out that like these people that you've loved your entire life are just pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Never meet your heroes, right?
Just
And-
like you. It's amazing. I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
These people are just like me. This is so
You mean
great.
this guy's a fucking towering, massive poo like I am?
I'm not gonna say like there was one in we went to Houston last year and everyone's like because we also find out who's a mess like who's a mess
Right.
and one of the ones I found out who was a mess last year ended up dying within the year and I was like
Oh, I bet
could
you I
see
know
that
who you're
coming,
talking
I
about.
bet.
what's that?
You could see that coming.
That was so. Me and my old friend, who's from Southwest New Mexico,
Yeah.
or Southeast New Mexico,
Okay.
Hobbs.
Oh wow.
We had this thing. She moved to New York City, and she was in Seattle last time I talked to her. But anyway,
Yeah.
we had this thing where like Whitney Houston releases
Oh.
this performance, and we're like, oh, she sucks, lol, and then she's like dead a week later.
Oh.
And we're like, oh, we're terrible. So the next one after that, fucking Scott Weiland. Like, look at this train wreck. Ha,
Look at this
fuck
music
this
video.
guy.
He's laying on the floor next to a toilet.
And then
What's
he
he on
dies.
heroin? Oh,
And then
yeah.
we're like, okay, we need to stop doing that. But
yeah, we should make fun of these people.
I remember, speaking of crashing and burning, just an interesting fact that I was just thinking about this because at the same time that I saw De Niro in New York was right when the trades towers went down.
Oh. You think he had something to do with it?
I'm
Oh.
pretty
it's an
sure.
inside job.
I was up on the Trade Center on Saturday.
He's looking at the
evening,
trade towers like, you talking to me? You must be talking to me.
and then I
I liked it.
we were up on the Trade Center Saturday evening, and then they went down. Then that was
Wow.
September 9/9,
Yeah, so that was-
and
it
they
was a
went down
Tuesday.
48 hours later.
Wait
they
a
went
minute. Were you
down.
there when it happened?
I was flying out that evening. We got caught in a lightning storm.
Wait a minute.
On 9/11.
You were flying out during?
Technically, sorry, 9/10 the night before. We were flying out, and there was a lightning storm, so we got delayed. Our tarmac. We were
Hold
out there
on.
for 3 hours, and then finally we fly out at 9:10. At around 11:30, we get to Minneapolis on 9/11. Wake up the next day stuck in the Twin Cities because we woke up to get to the airport, and the first building had just got hit.
Wow.
So, why did we not start here? Like, Jesus
I just
Christ.
realized that. Yeah, no,
So you know,
Wow.
I can tell you one thing for sure. If Josh had been on one of those planes, it wouldn't have happened.
I would have prevented
Nice.
that.
He
shit.
would have stopped it.
I would have pulled what's a snakes on the plane?
No, you would have been like an Air Force One. I see you as
Okay.
more of like a Harrison Ford
Yeah.
type. I don't
Powered
know.
Thinking
passenger
like a
57.
I think like a Wesley Snipes type of guy.
No, that is crazy though.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, so, like, did you get stuck in Minneapolis?
Yeah, for 4 days we just
Did you
sat
f-
in our hotel room
4
or our
days?
motel room.
Did you also feel like, lucky we got out of fucking New York?
Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah. We would have been stuck there even longer. But what ended up happening is we rented the last automobile for rent at the airport, which happened to be a 24-passenger cargo van.
What?
Oh,
What?
wow.
What the
And
shit?
That's all they had.
Is that
Yeah,
like
that's
a
all they had.
double?
It
Like
was
it goes
gigantic.
all the way back?
Yeah,
Ah.
like twice as long. 24-passenger cargo van.
You're all, now I'm on tour.
Yeah.
and drove home?
My brother didn't smoke cigarettes, got a pack of cigarettes, smoked cigarettes, and drove us he wouldn't let me drive. He just drove the entire way home.
Well,
so we just jammed music.
Why would he not let you drive?
I don't know. He just wanted to drive. He didn't. He just drove, and he drove 26 hours straight.
No.
Wow.
shit.
Just
Nice.
stopped for gas, and that was it. And like we just got home, and the world was very different. And the airports opened like probably 7 or 8 days later is when the first flight.
That's right, because all the airports
They
closed.
closed
Yeah.
for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow.
No shit.
I never knew that.
Yep.
You never told me that.
He
Yeah.
must
Yeah.
have
I have
been
a picture.
So worried about you.
I have a picture wearing a Hot Water Music T-shirt on top of the World Trade Center that is just me on top because used to. Now with World Trade Center 1, you can't go outside. You can go
Yeah.
to the top. There's an observation glass deck, but you can't go on top. Where you could go out on top. There's even video of a guy like base jumping off of it that's on YouTube or whatever. But another interesting thing, I was at the Zobra in like I think 96
Well, hold on. Zozobra, for people that don't know,
Yeah,
Sure.
this is
we have
very,
a huge following. Like, we're not even our biggest
This is a very local thing.
audience is not even in the United States.
Oh,
Oh,
so
okay.
Zozobra is like a burning of an
Yeah.
effigy that happens in Santa Fe once a
Yeah.
year in the fall. Pretty big thing.
Yeah, it's like
in the
17,
state.
18,000 people that go
Yeah.
to this thing. It's like Google Zozobra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive.
It's a spectacle.
Old
too,
old man sorrow.
Old man,
No,
Old Man
exactly.
Gloom.
Old Man
Gloom.
Gloom. Old
Good
Man
band.
Gloom.
It's a good band, Aaron Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're there in like '96. We watched Zozobra burn, and then they just now combined the Fiestas and Zozobra again. But
I heard about that.
yeah, they for a long ages, 30 years ago or whatever, they would have Zozobra would burn,
Yeah.
and then we would walk back to the square in Santa Fe, and they'd have their Fiesta, the big party there.
Right.
We do
Everyone
that.
would just steal your wallet.
Yeah,
Right out of your back pocket. I've been there.
A lot worse than that. So we get, we walk back and we're standing right in the center of the square in Santa Fe, and these two rival gangs are walking up to each other, and one of them shoulder bumps one of them. They must have had prior beef, and he bumps him, turns around, and he pulls out a gun and just shoots him in the head. The
Shit.
guy has blood coming out of his head. He falls to the ground. I see this. I hit the ground. I'm with 4 or 5 friends. 2 of us hit the ground, and we're just laying on the ground, just not wanting to get shot. Everyone else scatters, and then these sheriffs on horses come in instantly because there's a body on the ground, and they
This is in
Clear the
Santa Fe?
square.
Clippity clop, clippity clop.
and
Have
because
you
of
not
that,
been
they
there, man?
they didn't. They split up. The Fiestas Zozobra would burn on Thursday. Fiestas would be on Friday for 25 years.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They just now recombined.
Well, yeah,
the
because
two.
there was also that stabbing that happened.
Yeah.
There was another murder that happened. Up
Yes.
there.
Well, this sounds like the state fair back in the day. Like
Yeah,
the state fair,
oh,
the state
God.
fair back in the day, you would go.
I would
and
not
it-
go to the
No.
to the Midway.
No, because there would be like gang, like
Yes.
it would be gang
Yes.
fucking, like the gangs are fighting. They'd be on the
Yeah.
KRQE.
Yes.
Well, the gangs were fighting again at the Midway at the state fair.
Yes.
You know?
It's too bad. Well, you might have seen the ads because you were in Portales, you said?
Portales, yeah.
That's where my family actually came from, Detroit.
No shit.
Before they moved here, my mom, my dad, and my eldest brother were in Portales first before
They
came
went to
Albuquerque.
Detroit. They were in Detroit, and they went to Portales, and they went,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Yeah, so
And then they went to
so
Albuquerque.
My dad was an archaeologist, and so he got
No
a job at
fucking way.
Eastern,
Yeah.
and then he got a job at
big archaeology school.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then he got a job at UNM, and it was a lot better. Portales is
It's rough.
it's a tiny little thing. Anyway, where was I going with this?
I grew up in that area.
Oh, the ads.
yeah.
You probably saw the dance. It's a teen thing.
Oh no, I watched, dude. I grew up. What's his name? Caleb Crump.
Caleb Crump. Yeah.
I honestly, of all the people, like
man.
when people come up and they go, you know who you should get as a guest. Caleb Crump is one I would agree with.
Does he still live here?
I think so.
Yeah.
I would like to have him. I think Joe Buffalino passed away.
Did he?
And then the other one is always like Don Schrader.
Yeah.
And I will not do Don Schrader.
Yeah.
He had his own show.
He had his
Yeah.
own show,
Right.
and I don't care for the
No
Kid-
no shoes,
kid
no
touching.
shirt.
He washes
No,
himself
No
with pee.
dyes.
You know what'd be fun to have on here is Frank, famous Frank from Frank's Chicken and Waffles.
yeah. I'm surprised
He's
we
an
haven't.
interesting
We
guy.
haven't
I'm
had
surprised
him
we
on
haven't. No, we haven't.
That
We've had a
seems
lot.
like
We've had a lot of people.
Right.
Well, hold on. Well, then let's get it. Hold on before we get done here because we're getting close. So this is the 20 years of 10 drink minimum, right? So like in July. So I've been talking about what to do. Because you got to do something, right? You got to
Yeah,
celebrate
a
20.
show.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah, yes.
A show.
So I've been talking to different people. Joe's interested. He wants to do something. There's another person who owns like a venue that's it's weird. It's like an Airbnb on Cole in like 3rd. It's a house that like also could be done. And I was sitting there last night, and I was like, wow, what do I want to like? Because I've been really trying to figure this out. And I was talking to Barney last night, and I was like, well, what if we do like a day? Like bands, like a day of bands, like a festival of bands. And Barney's like, we got to do 10.
10 band minimum.
10 bands. You got to do
There you
10
go.
bands.
Go, yes.
So
Yes.
maybe 10 bands.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys
Minimum.
think? What do you guys think of that?
Yeah.
That sounds
badass,
cool. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Are you guys expensive? Are you
All
guys expensive?
genres.
we are free.
We usually
What?
charge
Don't
like
say
a
that.
slice of
I
Dion.
mean, you'll get our
We're
rider,
gonna
but
hire you.
Yeah.
no brown
we don't get
M&Ms.
paid in money. We get paid in Bitcoin.
All right.
And
I'm
runs.
I'm
I
really
like
starting
runs.
to think that like because I know I can get a couple like right away but at some point I think Smiley and I will have to take the stage and do. Someone's like, well, you could podcast in
Karaoke.
between, and I was like, oh, I'm not podcasting between every fucking band. You can go burn
Yeah,
in hell
that'd be
on that shit.
Pain in the ass. Yeah.
I would do like an hour
We've done that before.
We've done that before. And
Can you guys sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do a karaoke. You got to get like one band has to play a.
You're in my heart. You're in my soul.
There
You be my breath.
What
when
about
I
Broheim
roam.
from Pennywise?
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
I could do some shit. But
Here we go.
That's rad. You
I
should
got
do,
it.
You should
I got
do a
it.
show for sure.
So
That's
here's
awesome.
here's what you got to do. Here's
Yeah.
your commitment. Okay, 10 band minimum.
Why
Okay.
didn't you get that started on me? I
You
could just hear the lyrics in my head.
I don't know who this guy is, but I don't like him, or this person is. They said Chris wants to do the Eagles all
You know what?
night.
Fuck the Eagles. They
Fuck
suck.
the Eagles.
Joe
Thank
Walsh
you.
is all right.
Thank you. Joe Walsh. Dude.
The rest of them suck.
All right,
ass.
all right,
hate
all right.
the Eagles.
So we're not together on everything, but the Eagles suck, and Joe Walsh rules.
Yes.
Boom. And we like racing.
I like Don
Yes.
Henley as a singer.
I
was
like
a
this
drummer,
guy.
a drummer singer. I like Don Henley in that boat because I was
drummer
a
singers.
singer.
It's a tough gig,
It
man.
is, and that dude had a fro. Really,
That
really
dude
knocked
had
it
a
out of
fro.
the park during Hotel California video. You know,
You should do a song. This will be very easy for you. You guys just do a song with every band. Just one song.
Okay.
So that means
That
10
seems like
at least 10 rehearsals.
God
You
damn,
you
that's
got
a lot.
of work to do.
We
Well-
go,
They want to wait till 30 years.
you know what? We go on stage with bands. Bands ask us to go on stage for their like performances.
I have, yeah. But I've never performed. Well,
I did a tambourine one time.
you did a tambourine. But
Tambourine is
September-
hard.
You said September?
no, July.
Oh, it's July.
It's July.
Let's do it.
Summer. So
We're
the
no shows in July.
yeah. So the thing is like we're gonna do. There's gonna be at some point during the day where there's like I come up and I do my monologue that tells I tell what what 20 years was like, and I'm gonna do like some sort of like photo thing, and hopefully
Cool.
if I can get enough photos.
Slideshow.
Yeah. And
I will send you some.
if you have some, yeah. I'm sure you do. And then, we're doing a photo right now. We're clicking. Yeah. So I want to get as many people involved that have been a part of this, or just Albuquerque, like
Yeah.
just cool shit, just to be cool, That's what I love. I love art. I love performers. I love being around performers. And I feel like the difference between my generation and my parents' generation is their job was their personality.
Identity.
Yeah, their identity.
Yeah.
And for us, like, our job was like what we have to do so we could do the things we want to do.
100%. Yeah.
And when my father retired, and my mom, like, they just watched TV all the time. They didn't have nothing to do.
Same.
Because like they just
Same.
don't have that. And like
Same.
everyone's like, well, what do you think about when you retire? I'm like, well, I'm just gonna fucking podcast all the time, man.
Why not? Yeah.
I'm gonna make shit. I'm gonna fucking build shit. I'm gonna look at shit, and I want to like create shit. All
You find
the
the
time.
thing that you want to do.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
something about it too when you create art and you make art
Yeah.
your career and you make art your income, it can distort your art. And so
Yeah.
it's comfortable to be able to make
Yes.
art and not rely on it for income, and then you
Yeah.
can be true to your artistic self, and you
Yeah.
won't have to like sell out. Or
Right.
I heard somewhere on Billy Corgan's podcast how
That Billy Corgan.
yeah, fuck that podcast, by the
Whoa,
way.
whoa,
Is
whoa,
it
whoa,
not
now
good?
this
Is
one
it not
Way
you
good?
better. No, it's really good. It's really good. If you had 10 drink minimum, or I mean, what is it? It's the Magnificent Others.
All right, hold on. I got.
But he's interviewing somebody, and they're talking about how this person writes music and puts up a
Son of a
45-minute
bitch.
clip on TikTok.
Yeah.
And if that 45-second clip.
I was going to say, I'm like,
Yeah.
that sounds crazy.
So he puts up a 45-second clip on TikTok as a soundbite. If it picks up, then he finishes the song.
Who
if
does
it
this?
Doesn't I can't remember who it
Oh,
was.
he's just Billy Corgan's talking about somebody.
He's talking about somebody who that was their idea of how, because this is a music maker, songwriter,
What is he making, like an ad for something?
basically he puts up multiple 45-minute clips,
Yeah.
sees which one gets the most hits, the most usage, then he goes back into the studio and completes that song, as opposed to just
Interesting.
writing a song because you love writing
I
a
hate
song
that.
and
I hate
finishing a
that.
song. They equated it to, like, painting a painting and then being
Yeah.
like, what do you like better? Which one? This one? What should I finish?
Oh,
yeah.
What's going to sell and make the most money? This one or
Market
this
testing.
one? Yeah, exactly. And so that it's nice to not have to do
Well,
that.
What you said, Chris, too, is really
Yeah.
fun. It makes a lot of sense because my parents, too, when I started
Yeah.
making music, they're like, well, how are you going to
gonna
make money
Where's
off
the
this?
money? Where's the
I'm
money
like,
on this?
this isn't my career. This is just something I do for fun.
Yeah.
You know? Like this
my-
is a pastime.
When I started doing this, my dad was like, "Well, how are you gonna make money? Is this gonna make money?" And I was like, "No." And for a long time, he didn't get it. And then like he would come up to Albuquerque and we would go out, and he would see like the people, and like how many people would come and like talk to us.
We make an impact.
And then he got it. Then he finally got it. He was
Right.
like, because he was a very social guy.
Yeah.
And he got that, and I was like, oh, and like near the end, like that made it good for me, because like people are always like, well, how much money you make? I'm like, I make no money.
Right,
It costs
yeah.
money. It costs
Yeah,
money.
it's just fun.
Speaking of Billy Corgan, though, do you know like the wrestling I do? Billy Corgan is involved in.
yes,
right?
yes, he
Oh.
talks
Did I
about
tell
it
you-
often.
Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
So one of the cool notes I got was so Billy Corgan owns the NWA,
Yes.
which is like the oldest wrestling federation in the United States. We're in Albuquerque, Duke City Championship Wrestling. We're an affiliate, so he has to like. I don't know when he sleeps. Like the dude, it's one of those things. I'm sure that he's always got some people. You have to have lots of people around you. Anyway, they were like, "Yeah,
I'm sure he sleeps whenever he wants to.
Good point.
he flips upside down into this
Yeah.
coffin and he
He's
sleeps."
all right, man.
So they were like, they were like, we're gonna change up the because I do commentary.
Mm-hmm.
And we film it and we put it on YouTube and we have local television, all that shit.
You know he
And-
doesn't look like that when he walks around town, right?
I
He has
do.
hair.
No,
He
does
No,
not.
he does not.
That's
But
that's actually not.
It-
It's a bald cap.
He goes to the thrift stores here whenever he's in town.
I believe it.
And he just looks like a really tall dude.
Yeah, he's tall.
He's tall. Billy Corgan is tall.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
I didn't know that.
I've seen him
weirdly
twice.
tall.
He's very tall. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like looms over. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
And anyway, like so, like they come back, like, and they're like, "Hey, such and such isn't going to do the commentary anymore." And they were like, "I was like, why?" And they're like, "Yeah, Billy Corgan doesn't like him." And I was like, "Oh." And they're like, "He likes you." And I was like,
That's a great compliment.
and I was like,
Nice.
"Billy Corgan's seen me do commentary." They're like, "Yeah, he liked
He
it."
fires people from his bands. He likes you.
Right? And I was like,
Do you play bass?
I was like, Billy Corgan likes me. I was like, that's cool. And then I was like at the last one, and I was talking to the other guy who's one of the owners. I was one of the owners, but I had to step down because my dad got sick and all this shit happened. But
Family situations
yeah,
happening.
But I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "They really are very complimentary of our announce team. They think we're very good." And I was like, "He's like, there could be a chance where like something could happen where they call us and we have to fly and like do it." Now. I was like,
Rad.
"Really?"
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
cool.
"That's fucking great." I was
Totally.
like, "Okay, I'm into
Okay,
that."
the announce team here
Yeah,
is so good.
yeah.
Like
Nice.
it is.
We are well, and I have like I'm not gonna. I've listened to their NWA one, and I was like, okay, I can see that.
You're all,
You could see it going a little.
I think I could do
A little
that.
better
now.
direction.
Yeah. But I was
Maybe
like,
a little
I was
better.
like, Billy Corgan likes it, huh? I was like, huh.
Well, I'm grateful that I know none of my family ever even asked me if I want. Maybe they just heard my music and they were like, there's no way you're gonna make.
You're not
money.
monetizing
The
this.
metalcore just isn't gonna work nowadays.
But
so,
okay, when you get paid every week, is that as fulfilling to you as like doing something that people like?
You get paid every week?
The most fulfilling
2
thing about
weeks.
my job is when a kid can read.
Yeah,
Like
Oh.
I have so many instances.
and that's on the level. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
same, yeah.
I mean it's not always, bells and whistles, but I get kids, and I'm pretty darn good at teaching kids how to read when they can't really read that well, and
yeah.
providing interventions, and that's something that I have.
Which is crazy to me. Like.
What's that crazy?
No.
I have nieces and nephews. When they actually figure out how to read, I'm like, oh, good job. You're not a dumbass.
Well, here's why I say it's
I will take away your nickname as Ding Dong.
When I
you
was-
are
when
now
I-
a person.
That's
You can
exactly
read.
how I teach.
All right, when we were growing up,
it's like a mirror right there.
Do you want to get out of the ding dong corner?
yeah,
Better learn to read.
when we were growing up, there was a thing that was like reading is fundamental. Adult illiteracy is this level,
Right, yes.
Right? Do you remember that?
And if you can't read, you're gonna go to hell.
So my thing is like in this day and age where everything is on your
Computer?
no
Your screen,
What do
your
you think
phone.
that is?
your phone. Yeah.
How
Tiny computer,
how are
dude.
people not reading? I was like, how are you not reading nowadays? And like, it's still pretty high. Like, I was kind of shocked at how high it was. Like,
Like post COVID, we had a ton of kids coming in,
Yeah.
and it might still be true. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
teach English. My girlfriend does
do you speak English though?
sometimes.
Okay,
Um,
I was just wondering.
But there were tons and tons of text speak being written down as written language.
Interesting.
So like
Shorthand.
the number 4, the number 2, if it's a shorthand for, whatever.
It's the newest shorthand.
It
And
doesn't
you gotta
seem
learn
to,
it.
you do, and it doesn't seem to be as prevalent now. But
Yeah.
like trying to teach competent writing, like reading's one thing, but teaching academic writing is also a huge challenge.
Yeah, writing is my favorite thing to teach because you get to access their prior knowledge and
Humble
my
brag.
prior knowledge. It's so fun. It is. It's really fun, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
because I teach, nonfiction writing and fictional writing, so I
Get
tap
out.
into imaginary squiggle books. So we do squiggle books where we tap into fictional writing and imagination or descriptive writing, and then we do morning message to where we, I give them like, what's your favorite restaurant in town? What's your favorite holiday? Why is that your favorite holiday? So
How do you
I
want to kill
access-
your parents?
Oh, so like journaling.
How
No,
many?
I'm just
how
kidding.
many?
How many grams of arsenic
kidding.
do you need to put in the?
If you were to kill your parents, how would you do?
How do you-
how
how
would
do
you
you-
dispose
A
of the
gram.
body?
How do you make napalm with household supplies?
That's easy.
Do you know what lime is? Yeah.
How do you convince your parents to not come to the parent-teacher conference?
Just
this month?
kidding. Yeah.
I think it's
Teachers
lime.
hungover. How do you what do you do to kill time?
You
They,
better
they
go to
would,
the
they would
ding
listen
dong
to this
corner because
podcast.
I've got a
That would
headache.
help. That would help.
Just kidding.
If they
I'm
listen
kidding.
to this, they're not coming.
I'm
to
kidding,
The, to the,
kids. Do not do all of these things. I don't know if dude. I really don't know if kids listen to this or not. I hope not.
I hope
my
not.
my Nelflings, that is the correct term. My Nelflings do listen to this.
I want you to know that he is related to none of these people. By the way,
They're adopted. They adopted me.
I don't understand this.
I'm their uncle.
Okay.
Your dog is looking at me like Ted Levine and Silence of the Lambs
So
right now.
I have to
Kinda
explain the
brooding over
dog.
there.
She ate half a burrito this morning.
Oh, okay.
jeez.
Because I got a burrito at the Silver
kind of
Market.
burrito, though?
It was a breakfast burrito, bacon,
Okay.
and I ate half of it. So I'm on a GLP-1, so I can't eat that much, and it was not good. So for me, also, like when something's not good, I'm not going to eat it.
put it on the ground.
And I was going to throw it away, and then I was like, well, and I
I
gave
should
it to
kill
the
my
dog.
dog. I should kill my dog with it.
And she ate half of a big like big pound burrito.
Like one of those
That
ones where you're
looks
like,
about right.
it's my forearm.
And so she's kind of like
It wasn't a disaster burrito.
So she's trying to kill you, but she can't move too
Okay.
much.
It wasn't a hurricane's burrito because a hurricane's disaster burrito is about the size of your dog.
They
That's
are
true.
right.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
place is gone now, right?
Yeah. No, it's still
It's
there.
still there, but I don't
Is
know
it?
if it's the same.
I
I
don't think
haven't.
they
Oh
have
no,
the
it's the
disa-
burger. What's the burger place that was over there?
Twisters.
No,
Oh,
Oh, you mean Max Steak in
what
the
are you
Rough?
talking about?
no. What was the other? There was one that was over there.
O'Neill's.
Fuck. It was God dang it! It was a burger, and it was like a local only. It was
Griff's?
like Griff's.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not there
Oh.
anymore.
yeah. It's not.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Griff's.
Yep.
You know what I had the other day? We got to finish with this because we've gone overtime, but that's fine. I love going overtime. That means I really enjoyed this conversation and I had a good time with you guys.
We had a good time.
Same.
I had to take my mom to get a haircut yesterday, which was an uphill battle because she doesn't want to leave the house. But I was like, well, we'll get some food afterwards. And we go get her haircut, and I was like, what do you want to get? She goes, I want a hamburger. Well, other than like McDonald's in this area, there's not a lot of hamburger places, right? So we go to
Five
Blake's.
Guy. Okay. Blake's. Gotcha.
No, I live like right here, man. There's like it's like
Blake's
where are you
right
gonna
there.
go? Where are
Yeah,
you gonna go? Like the place we were at, we were in near University area. So between here and University area, there's no hamburger places that are good. There's Freddy's, but they don't have
What about the Steiner?
drive-through. She's not gonna go inside.
Good point on that.
Okay.
That is
Yeah,
Right.
but that's a
Yeah.
good
Have
one.
a good
But
burger.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about drive-through fast
Yeah.
food.
Right.
We get Blake's. It is so not good.
It isn't
It
anymore.
is just
I don't go there anymore.
It's a
bummer.
To go there.
It's unfortunate. Wendy's is better.
And you get these people that are
Blake's
just
used to
living.
be here, and now they've like replaced.
That's not saying much.
You have these people that just live in it, right? You're like, what's the best hamburger? And I'll be all Blake's Lottaburger, dog. And it's like,
Yeah, when it was
I think
twice
when
the
was
size.
the last-
Five Guys
Yeah.
is 10 times better in my opinion.
And
I
then
think-
now Stripes is the new breakfast burrito
Dude,
place. Stripes
I-
is
I-
so much
okay.
better
I
than
do like
Blake's.
the potato burrito.
I don't mind I like the breakfast burrito. If I have it too many times in a row, though, I gotta take a break.
Tacos are good, too.
But the chicken sandwich,
Oh, that thing's awesome.
motherfucker.
Never
Yeah.
got it. Never
You know
got
the
it.
You've
owners.
never had it? Oh, it's
I
good.
haven't.
You should. You know the owners of the people that used to own. You said it earlier.
Twisters, right?
Twisters, yeah.
they split off.
They sold it. And then
Oh,
they
is
were-
that what they did?
Yeah, and then they were like, well, started out, like, fuck it,
They took off with all that sweet
Twisters
Hermanos,
money.
Pollos Hermanos money.
Yes.
All right, so
Uh,
this is like breaking news as of yesterday, but you
Did
know
it-
how you
did it
like to
pop?
like you know how you like to like eat at restaurants,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and you got the red and green certificates on the doors.
Yes.
They have no more funding for that. So
Oh, I saw this.
That's
I
bad.
saw this.
Basically,
They can't
I
do
you
it.
follow-
have to make your food at home.
I
Oh
saw
my God.
this.
I
There's
follow
no-
those, and I don't make sure we're not going to those ones that
Yeah,
get the
No, I
red.
saw
that
this.
oversight is gone.
I saw this. They're not going to be able to
Whoa.
do that anymore.
Really?
And I was like,
I'll have to learn how
Huh.
to make that food myself.
Wow.
so if we're wrong
Yeah.
on that, please tell us. But I saw that too,
You saw that, right?
where
That
they
was
were like,
yesterday.
they were like, we no longer have funding to like go and inspect.
Were the headquarters on that San Mateo and Central, those two buildings that are just, busted out window apartment that look like, old, really
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Was that where the headquarters of that
I
was?
don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know where to go and complain.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
they
Thanks,
need,
Keller.
they need funding apparently, and like that was like my
Maybe
go-to.
we could do a
That's
you
how
know,
I
a-
feel.
a fundraiser for that.
Because
I think
We
we
should-
need that. I think we need
I
that.
tried
We
very
need
hard.
that.
I
Yeah.
tried very hard to get
Not
him.
doing it for you?
No, I tried very hard to get someone else.
Ah.
We had people on the show. We brought
Mayor
in a late.
Chavez,
We had what's her name come in.
Marty Chavez.
No,
Mei Ling. We had Mei Ling on the show.
Army Hill.
Armijo
Mm.
to talk here and like
get her pumped up.
We tried to get her in
Yeah.
and anyway.
Yeah, now we don't have. food
Everybody wanted
regulation.
Keller and I'm like, you talk about a dude who couldn't give a shit less if the city of Albuquerque
Well,
was
Don't
better.
even get
Are
me started.
they going to put in the United Stadium at the fairgrounds?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
you
big
know-
talk about that now.
Motherfuck, dude. We were about to end, and now you're gonna get me lit up, man.
Part 2.
My bad.
Past
my bad.
Lives Part 2.
I get, like someone has said. Do you want me to answer that? Because I
Yeah.
can answer that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are going to?
Oh yeah.
There was it because I live
I
live right near
I don't
there.
know for a fact, but I know that
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
And there was
'Cause you
a
know
talk
why?
about it.
Most
'Cause you know
probably.
why?
There's an open panel, yeah.
Because when they tried to put it downtown, people came out of the woodwork and protested it and said "fuck no," which
Yeah,
they
'cause you
should
can't-
have.
you
Which they
can't
should
get-
have.
There's not enough room downtown.
No,
Yeah.
and where they
Yeah.
wanted to take people's homes away.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
a whole like methadone clinic and a whole homeless clinic, like fuck off on that.
Yeah.
So then they go, well, we're gonna move to Balloon Fiesta Park, and everybody's like, oh, that's still what's happening. It's not gonna happen because people are coming out of the woodwork with lots of money to
Right.
fight it.
Right.
Where are people not going to fight it?
Right.
The fairground.
war
area.
zone.
Yeah.
Well, and also let's really go farther. Where can the city go in and go, hey, we're going
Let's
to buy
gut
the flea
an
market.
area,
we're going to
right?
give you 40 grand over what your business is worth to buy it. All along
Yeah.
San
where the,
Pedro.
where the
Yeah.
flea market is, right?
All along San Pedro, they're going to buy all those businesses. I'm telling you, and if you don't think I'm right, then let's give it 10 years. We'll see what happens. What they need to do, and they need to do this, they're going to buy all those businesses along San Pedro. They're going to kill that San Pedro street right there,
Everything that's not already established.
and they're going to expand it, and they're going to put a stadium there.
And they're going to get a
I'm
bunch
ju-
of
I'm-
corporate crap in there.
This is just me.
You think they're going to expand
Oh,
San Pedro?
No, they're going to
The
kill
road going into the fairground.
They're going to kill
area.
San Pedro so they can expand the fairgrounds. They're going to put the stadium there,
Do you think a wall is good enough between those?
and then they're going to sell all that area off to just the richest
Corporate,
motherfuckers,
yeah.
corporate.
So you think the property value will go up? There?
Oh, it's worth shit nothing now.
That's
And
where I live, and
I
dude,
know.
my house was
I know.
170. I looked today; it's 330.
Yeah, but this is
Unreal.
different because we're talking about
Am I wrong on this?
I think you're probably right, or
No, I agree.
close to, yeah.
It probably
here's the
needs
thing.
to happen, though. I think
I'm not. And everybody's like, you're against it. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
No, because
I'm not
those
against
buildings are ancient, and
They are.
They're
dilapidated
so
and stuff.
old.
But
They are.
it's the same
those
gentrification
storefronts are
issue
bad.
of
It
like,
is.
there's all
It's
these
a barber
local.
college. It's a barber college too.
Well, no, there's a ton of stuff in there.
Well, the
they're-
fairgrounds need to be upgraded anyway.
Well,
Have you been there?
that's
Yes.
the thing. This is why I think they're gonna.
Agreed.
This is why I think they're gonna kill San Pedro, because they got to go in and they're gonna have to gut all of the infrastructure out of that area.
And they
Yeah.
can't do
There's
that
not
on
that much.
Louisiana.
And you know what? He's a saint.
There's not that much.
But they've got to expand it. Like
They've got two
The-
choices. They got San Pedro, they got Louisiana, and they're not going to gut Louisiana.
they're not going to
Good
gut
point.
Louisiana. They're not
Yeah.
going to gut fucking Central. They're not going to gut Lomas.
And I think Louisiana is already 3 lanes and 3 lanes, isn't it? And I think San Pedro is a 4 lane. So
Yeah.
San
so you're
Pedro
right.
is not right there. It's like a 2-lane, like going through that.
Well, he means on altogether.
I'm just talking. I'm just
2 lane
talking.
one way, 2 lane the other way.
I just mean they're going to kill it from Central to Lomas.
Yeah.
They're gonna just cut off San Pedro. You mean?
I think they are. Yeah.
Wow.
Just eat it up.
This is my guess. I'm
See, I would think
guessing
that would be a
this.
major corridor, and I could see expanding it because I could see them doing that.
That's
and
just because
then-
you live there and you want your property.
He's like
value
they would have
go
to
up.
go eminent. Starknagel says they'd have to
Okay.
go eminent domain.
You can have two
Okay,
opinions.
let
at
me
the
talk
same
about
time.
this.
but
now.
they'll do that. They will do that. They don't
I've
give
been
a
waiting
fuck.
for the city to claim my house under intimate domain
Eminent domain.
for a million years. That was my
Okay.
whole plan when I bought my house. I'm right off I-40.
Yeah.
There's a Walmart right there. I'm like, dude, they're going to buy my house from me at a nominal rate, and I'm going
Yeah.
to get the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah.
Been there 20 years, hasn't happened yet.
No shit.
I'm
Should have
pissed.
bought where I bought.
What?
Just kidding.
But I
Because
think
now
that
I'm gonna have season tickets to the United.
San Pedro from Lomas
We were
to
supposed to
Central
play
is
there,
a two,
maybe.
is a 2 and 2.
2 and 2, yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
2 and 2.
But again, I mean, if they don't kill it, they're going to buy all those businesses right there.
Yeah.
They're going to turn into restaurants. They're going to turn into bars.
Yeah, and it's gonna
we
be
are
horrible
in
places,
contact.
too.
Past Lives is in contact with the United to possibly play a tailgate party.
Nice.
Yeah, because
I love the United. I love Peter.
Yeah.
He's such a nice dude.
Yeah.
He's been on this show.
Yeah,
We've had him
I know
on.
I'm
one of the
all
guys,
for it.
Lucian Starzinski, is one of the trainers of the team,
Yeah.
and I went to school with him. Yeah.
We had Peter on the show, and they had to text him while we were doing the show. They're like, "Stop doing shots."
Not on air, at least. He's like, oops.
I should get him back on.
What were you shooting?
It
Just
was. I don't think it was Malort yet.
No, it wasn't Malort. We were just. I don't remember what we were doing.
We were
shots
just having
of.
a good time.
This was post 2020, right? It was coming back out, and he came on.
Yeah, we just got out of.
I'll hit him up. I'll say, hey, let's
Lock-up.
do another show. Let's get in here and let's talk about this. I think they're going to build a stadium there.
No, I think they are, too.
I think they're
think
going to.
so,
I
yeah.
think they're actually. What I really think they're going to do is I think they're going to build something that an NBA team could come in and do.
Okay.
Oh, they better.
We need something
Yeah,
like
If
that.
we're gonna
Mm,
build something, we need
Because
it
we
bigger.
need a stadium where people... Because we don't have the market for a
Thank
whole
you.
team,
No.
right? But we do have the market for exhibition stuff like that.
Well, okay.
Do you think we'll get our own team?
Yeah.
Okay.
here's why.
I think so, too.
Because here's why I think it's all going to happen. Because the state keeps talking about it.
Yeah.
I already got the name, the Albuquerque Roadrunners.
I said that.
The New
Here's
Mexico
what was
Roadrunners?
crazy when this first broke and they started talking about it.
There was a Roadrunner on my porch
I
when
love
I
them.
like
I love
We feed one every day. They come into our house.
they're like
Yes.
It's crazy.
Dude,
raw eggs.
And for people who don't live here,
Wow.
I
here's-
list them one, and my neighborhood does.
for people who don't live here, here's how New Mexicans are with roadrunners. We pull into our driveway and we go, and then we go, and it blows our mind, even
Yeah.
though we've been around them forever.
We feed one daily.
Oh, my God.
Comes and knocks on our door.
Yeah, and it
Fresh
lifts,
eggs, man.
It
Fresh
lifts
eggs.
your day, and it's like
Yeah.
they're great.
it's like a
Yeah.
murder chicken,
They're
Yeah.
little buddies.
I'll sit out and play the acoustic, and he comes up and sits on a chair next to me. And we
motherfucker.
Although-
feed him worms, like dried
Like
worms.
how big? Like this big? This big?
Yeah,
Set-
bigger
like-
than a wolf, right?
yeah.
Because I mean, they're huge.
Pretty
Everybody
good
saw the
size.
cartoons.
No, they're
it's a good
not.
size.
They're
Oh,
huge.
That's a
They're
mama.
like velociraptor
Yeah.
size.
If
They,
you got
they
the-
look like an
Um,
ostrich. No,
If you got a big one, that's a mama.
Al Pacino already answered this question. It's going to be the Albuquerque Aztecs.
well, there's that, but like we did, it was funny because like when they first announced this, we started going through names, right? And we were like the Chupacabras, we were like the Goat Heads, and then it was so weird. It was almost like someone watched this show. They named the fucking hockey team in Rio Rancho the Goat Heads.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
What's
And
her
then-
name? The
And then
La Llorona.
And then one of the other teams that they've announced here is now the Chupacabras. And I was like,
That's
son of a
funny.
bitch. I was like, how in the fuck? Like,
All
it
right.
was- yeah.
I'm going to call it then.
As
You
per
ready?
normal.
All right.
NBA expansion team. If
All
we
right.
don't buy one from another, well, maybe we'll buy the Thunder or
Okay.
something.
No, they just won the championship.
Well, then we can totally afford them. It'll be the New Mexico hantavirus.
Ooh.
I think we just
There
like
you
to
go.
call it
Heard it
Honta
here
for
first.
short.
Hanta, yeah.
See,
What the Hontas-
that's why like everyone's like, well, we'll never have a pro team, and I was like NBA because Oklahoma City has a team,
Yeah.
and then someone's like, yeah, but they're small market, they'll never win the championship. They won the last one,
Oh, there you go.
so I'm
Man,
like,
if Oklahoma
how can
does,
you?
We should.
Because like if they build an NBA arena, it's like a 20,000 seat arena. That's not crazy.
The Shins are better than the Flaming Lips.
But we
so
already
then
have
there
the
you
pit
go.
too, so we've already got like
where
some
are we
legacy
going with
here
this
for
now?
like big stadium
Right.
basketball town.
But-
we are a basketball.
But what we
town.
also need is in this town. Let's be honest. You guys are music people. We need a place that people can play in the winter. That's not the amphitheater out there, right? So like if a
Got a
band's
damn good point. Tingley was it, but it's ancient.
it's so
It is,
old.
but that's where I grew up seeing the
But if they
shows.
tore it down
Yeah.
and built
Put
a
up a
new
nice
one right
one.
there,
I saw
I'm
Crystal
there.
Gale there in like
I'm there.
1984.
I saw Tom Petty there.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh man, I saw Suicidal Tendencies. I saw Metallica. They had their own night. They didn't even have an opener.
Speaking of El Paso, Tingley has a clone in El Paso.
It does.
Yep.
What?
Ringley?
No, they have the exact same
Mm.
building, a different name. I forget what it's called, but it's literally the exact same
Wow.
architecture.
Just a traveling.
It was like, hey, this works well
Engineer.
here. Let's put it over here.
But it's so
Or
antiquated.
It's ancient.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing a Crash Up Derby there, and there was one of them started on
Monster
fire.
Jam and
A
like Monster Jam comes
and you
in
had to
there.
go and we had to go breathe out the windows at the top because of the exhaust. It was so
Oh,
bad.
I believe it. But I think all that's going to happen. But you know what? We've really gone over the time. I'm fine with that. But I love that. See, that means I love you guys.
Aw.
That means you guys have killed it.
Had a blast, man. Thanks
Yeah.
for having
good
us.
times.
Go check out Past Lives.
Yes,
June 3rd, Flock of Moons. Check out our socials.
I like that. I like
TikTok.
that. I like that venue.
I haven't been there
I haven't
yet.
been there either.
Yeah,
I drove by and looked inside just 'cause we're gonna see
Okay,
it. Yeah.
I'm trying to help you guys here, and you're like,
Yeah.
I've never been.
I like it a lot, actually.
It's
I
great. No,
remember when it was.
when is this?
What was it called?
it was the
it was,
coffee
the
place.
coffee-
No. I know.
RB
Winnings.
Winnings.
Yeah,
No, when are you playing?
June 3rd, Wednesday, June 3rd.
It has a great outdoor area.
That's
so
what I heard.
That's what you're
I
playing.
heard that it can reverberate a little bit sound for the drummer.
Yeah.
That's the drummer gets the worst part of it because
Boo.
it's,
Oh,
a,
I'm
it's
ready
a
for
tin
that.
roof.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, so
but it's good. It's
but
a good
yeah.
place.
Yeah,
it's a good
good,
venue.
good PA.
You can get a pizza.
good stage.
You can get a pizza.
You can get a pizza.
And a beer.
Is it from the truck?
Can you get
No,
a
they
pizza?
have a kitchen that comes in. And
What?
yeah.
We're gonna
Dude.
play. We're gonna be the house band there.
Oh man, I'm getting the eye again. It's kind of like an exorcist face.
She's trying to
throw up that burrito.
She's like, this burrito's
Holding
killing
it
me,
down.
but I'll still kill you. We're talking about the dog. Next weekend, Smiley and I will be in El Paso City
That is correct.
on the Rio Grande.
First through third.
First through third. If you are in El Paso, come out and see us. I know there are people that were like, so they it was really weird. They announced us on their social media. I had no idea they did this. And people hit me up and they're like, so I see you're going to be at the El Paso Comic Con. And I was like,
His face is on a banner.
what? And they're
nice.
like, do you need someone to drive you around? Do you need a place to party? I was like,
Yes.
yeah. Look, yeah.
I need a limo.
Yeah. If you,
From the 80s.
Yeah, man. If you got, man. Do you need me to do radio? Do you need me to fucking come in and what hell yeah. I'm in.
Cool.
But we'll be there next weekend, and then in 2 weeks we'll be in Houston.
Yeah, after that we'll be at the Comic Palooza.
That's dude.
Which is...
You talk about my favorite city in Texas, Houston.
Really?
I fucking love it.
Yeah,
They
I
have
did not
the
know
coolest.
that until I went there.
They have the coolest
A
bar.
little sweaty.
They have the coolest bar.
I grew up in
Bar none.
Arkansas. The humidity's all
They
right.
have the coolest bar I've ever seen.
What's the bar?
It's called Natsuwa. It's
Natsuwa.
Houston. It's Houston spelled backwards.
Oh, nice.
I'll tell you off the air why it's cool because I've talked about it on the show multiple
Nice.
times. It's 3 stories. It's like a 3-story adult Meow Wolf bar. It
Oh,
was
wow.
Fucking
Cool.
like you walk around just going like,
There's
wow.
there's like a bridge section where you walk through a different bar and go into another third bar somehow.
Nice.
And then at one point we're in like a dome watching like video like on this thing. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
is it?
crazy. Yeah.
It was on the 3rd floor, and it was like an old Woolworths or something. I don't know. It was the coolest place. And then a guy wearing a zoot suit runs the door downstairs. I was like,
I'm just
Sold.
What was the
I'm just
the
like
place
smoking a cigarette
downtown
outside the emergency window.
that
like
had
literally.
the stage that was 10 feet above, and you'd look up.
Here?
Yeah, it was right
Brewster's.
on Brewster's.
Yeah.
That stage.
That was a
Fuck.
weird
Where you,
spot.
I remember, I think we played there once, and you were like, I couldn't even. I was on the drums way
we
in the
need
back.
crazy shit now.
Couldn't even see anything because you were so far back and so high up. It was just unreal.
We need
That
some
was a
fun
weird
shit.
Place.
I want to thank Josh and John from Past Lives for being on tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man.
Thanks
That was a
for
lot of
having
fun.
us.
I want to thank Smiley for bringing his hemorrhoid
And
to.
good to see you.
Hey, yeah.
You got to name that thing.
I'm no, it's gonna
Are you
go
gonna be able
away
to
by
drive
tomorrow.
Are you going to be able to drive in a car?
It will pop. I drove over here.
Yeah, it'll go away. It'll make
You
its
got
way
to do
out.
one of those stand scooter things where you rent the scooter and
Do you-
just stand and.
Do you preparation
no
H
This,
it?
is, this
What?
is not
That
my
will do
first
nothing for
rodeo.
Yeah.
Either it will go
You're not going to
away,
bleed in the car, are you?
or I'm not guaranteeing that.
You put a garbage
You
bag.
better
You put a
guarantee
garbage
that.
I got
bag
2
down.
pairs of underwear on.
All right.
We're
Whenever,
good.
whenever
Yeah.
it pops,
Are they tighty whities? We'll sell them.
It's jockeys, and then
You should get whitey tighties, and we'll be all. These are the hemorrhoid britches.
These are hemorrhoid undies.
and we'll sell them
We,
in.
we want those. That would be like a
That's
memorabilia
gross. Yeah,
from
we'll-
our, from
we'll
our
sell 'em.
podcast visit here.
Yeah, we'll sell them on
Auction.
Patreon. Yeah.
For charity.
I am not gonna sell my bloody undies
Why? All
because
right.
that's nasty.
He's got his OnlyFans.
All
He's going to
right.
do it
Fine.
off of.
Fine.
That's
Only
his,
fan.
that's his
You-
only.
Yeah.
That's his other.
You
income.
only fans that nasty
Okay,
man.
you guys don't know me. I don't even care about money. I don't. It's not an important thing.
It's not about money. It's just about getting the product
And that's
out
why
there.
you
it's
do
about
it
it's
for
about
the art.
It's about the likes.
You
Yeah.
do it for the art.
That's
that way
not
you
part
don't
of
have
my
to,
art.
That way you don't have to alter
Bloody-
your art.
Bloody undies is not part of
I
my
saw
art.
Smiley come on stage at the open mic, and he took his bloody hemorrhoid undies and wiped and made a painting with it.
We're gonna need an update on the
That would
on
be
the 10
art.
band minimum show.
That would be art. But I haven't done that. This
All right.
is just laziness that no
God
one
Almighty.
needs.
Oof.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, we are
10 drink minimum.